Morning, Jaspiracy. I'm just going to give it a few minutes for people to come in because I don't want to repeat myself. I'm going to be replaying Sal's live from last night. I've been listening on my own and I thought, fuck it, I'll bite. I'll take the bait. She went fishing. She caught herself a Jess. Ain't going to call me a homophobe, bitch. I don't think so. Nuh-uh. Okay. I'm going to start loading it up. Morning, Betty. Morning, Vanessa. Right, okay, I'm going to play it. Now, it makes me laugh at the beginning. I got irritated when she starts calling me a homophobe and shit, and when she's saying, trying to twist my own words. That's one thing I don't fucking like. Do not twist my own words. I said what I said, and I said it how I fucking said it. I meant what I said. What you're trying to twist it for. And Jessica with the I and the K, what you're viewing both my profiles for? That's weird. But anyway, I've got some shit to talk today. Morning, Pamela. Oh no, I don't know what's going on. Is my live acting up for anybody else? It's been weird for Coco. Let me turn my fan off just so we can hear everything clearly because I know how shit that sounds. Okay. We're going to play Morning, Jan Jan. If you don't want drama, then this is probably not the live to be in today. Just fair warning. Is it playing? Yeah. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. It's not my usual midday live today. Thank you, Pamela. You guys can come up if you want. You're welcome to come up on panel. I'm probably just going to be listening to the live and shit talking. If you've got comments, feel free to come and share. Damn, is this thing playing? Does she ever talk?
Hi, guys. Sorry, I got muted from that, so I just went live.
Morning.
Went live. This is fucking bullshit. It's bullshit.
Oh, she mad.
People are gross. That little twat, Jessica Ann. I'm probably going to get shut down. Jessica Ann. I'm probably going to get shut down.
Can we just take a moment? That little twat, Jessica Ann. Oh, fuck off. It's beautiful.
Down. But acting like she's so holier.
Hey, Pamela. Welcome to Request Talk.
Good morning. Sorry, it was an accident. I was trying to tap.
It's all right. I thought I'd ask first. I know it happens on this layout. I'll drop you down. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye.
If you do want to come up, just let me know in the chat and I'll just not accept anyone because I know when you tap on this layout, it gets you up on the panel.
Than now.
Morning.
But she has been talking mad shit. Fucking Nelly was making homophobic as fuck comments the other night whenever I was live on K-Max panel and they were fucking streaming it like, you know, the petty little fucking bitches that they are. Yeah. And she made multiple homophobic comments and Jess kept streaming and she's like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with you guys?
Firstly, when I say mocking somebody's accent is xenophobic, that's across the board, bitch. My opinion doesn't change dependent on who you are. And being as you are in this moment, going live to talk shit about me, I'm going to assume that you mocking that accent is xenophobic. And on that note, Aubrey, when you sat there and called Nelly inbred last night, let's not play stupid. Let's not act like we didn't know what you meant by that. Even here all the way across the fucking pond, bitch. I know what that means. And that's a comment about where Nelly is from. And after I sat and took up for your ass about being asked if you had running water, I find it highly fucking hypocritical and very, very fucking disappointing. First restriction, love it, let's go.
She's like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with you guys? Oh. But then whenever I'm in there saying, you know what, I'm going to stand up for my fucking
babe.
friends. I'm going to stand up for what's fucking right. I'm going to stand up for what's fucking right, regardless of the fucking room I'm in. She says that I have to be muted because I'm being petty. You fucking kidding me right now? You fucking kidding me? Oh my God, fucking bitches. And fucking Boston's cowardly ass.
Cooks, I agree. I do wholeheartedly agree. Wait, is it playing? Why all the random pauses of silence? I can't do that. Morning, Megan. Morning, Maria. Oh, I'm glad it's okay, Coco. What is going on with this live? Oh no, she is just genuinely quiet. Jan, I think I'm going to start listening to your judgment on people more often. I'm done giving people so many fucking chances around here. See, it's hard for me because I do think K-Max sees a lot of this.
Hi, guys. Sorry, I got muted from that.
She got muted. Oh no. Cry me a river. Oh. She literally does 5.5 hour long river. Damn. I forgot what my point was, so we'll just play. Oh yeah, K-Mac. I do like K-Mac. I think she sees a lot of this. I think she just, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'll be talking to her and like, she's understanding what I'm saying. And I get that she's understanding what I'm saying. But I think she's just in a tough position because I do genuinely think she likes both me and Sal's. And I don't think she wants to upset anyone, but I think the biggest thing I could say to K-Mac is not everything needs to be put back together. Some things are okay to just be thrown in the bin.
So I just went live. This is fucking bullshit. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
People are gross. That little twat, Jessica Ann, I'm probably going to get shut down, but acting like she's so holier than thou.
Can anyone give me the definition of a twat? Just because I like to understand what I'm being called. Is it like our UK version of a twat? I could get a dictionary, but, you know, I just like to... Oh, I've got 2 restrictions now. I love that.
But she has been talking mad shit. Fucking Nelly was making homophobic as fuck comments the other night whenever I was live on K-Mac's panel and they were fucking streaming it like, you know, the petty little fucking bitches that they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she made multiple
Does that mean that... Never mind. Let's carry on.
Homophobic comments. And Jess kept streaming and she's like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with you guys? Oh. But then whenever I'm in there saying, you know what, I'm going to stand up for my fucking friends. I'm going to stand up for what's fucking right, regardless of the fucking room I'm in. She says that I have.
Oh, Nowhere to Hide says, I will let you know Sal's never went through DV. She was the abuser, not 1 but 2 people. Oh.
To be muted because I'm being petty.
Morning, Trailblazer. I'm gonna have to 2 times speed this bitch. I'm sorry, guys. If it sounds too jumbled, let me know.
I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know. I'm just so up to that. Stupid.
Oh, you can't 2 times speed someone in main mode. It sounds terrible.
And that's not No, I don't think I was being petty either. People agreed with me. People agreed with me in the chat. So were they muted or just me? Because she has a fucking thing for me. I don't know. Like, no, I don't know you, Jess. I do not know you like I knew the other people. I don't know you. I definitely fucking don't. I don't know you. I definitely fucking don't know Coco. Don't know Lindsay. Don't fucking care to. Don't want to know any of you guys. So stop fucking talking about me. Stop and fucking stand up. Stop and fucking stand up whenever somebody's being homophobic. Like, motherfucker. Play it just so it's Fucking on here. Has anybody talked to Boston? Has anybody seen Boston? Has anybody talked to Boston? Has anybody seen Boston anywhere?
Okay, can everyone just do me a favour and remember that line? Stand up for homophobia. Yeah? Awesome. Let's keep that one for later. We'll come back to that.
I don't know. This is an anger live. But I don't know if you guys saw Melfi said that hopefully Sheena will be able to come. Melfi said that hopefully Sheena will be able to come home. Hopefully. So that's exciting. Actually, let me check.
Why does she do that? That's the Gypsy Rose part of it. I'm telling you, because like she does look like a twin, but she also acts like her as well. Why does she switch to baby voice? It's so fucking icky. We're grown ass women. Why are we talking like, oh my god, Sheena? Ew.
Let's see if there's some more. Right? She did, right? Am I crazy? She did, right? Am I crazy?
You are crazy, yes.
Yeah, Boston's definitely hiding under a rock. That's where she
Certifiably.
belongs. I think she has that replay channel just so, and she must watch every single one. She must watch every single one. They say I'm crazy because she makes comments on every single one. But I think she has the replay channel just so she can comment and bash everyone on every single live. On every single live. Because every time I look at one, there's like 74 comments, and Boston is like 63 of them. Like, it's crazy. They comment like their lives. Hi, Mama Cat. How are you? I got muted from the other chat, so I decided to just go live so I wouldn't be silenced. Silenced. So, yeah, right, Tiffany? I think that's what she does. It's crazy. Oh. Let me see. Oh, no. Let me see. Oh, no.
Just to give you all fair notice, there's now officially a We Hate Jess fan club. And I think they're going to be selling t-shirts and tumblers. Awesome. Feel free to join it.
No, I can't talk to you right now. I'll have to call her back.
It consists of
I don't know
Jen
if you want to listen
and
to it, but yeah, she made
Casey
some comments Nelly did about
Sal's.
Nelly did about carpet munching or like getting
Tiffany.
the carpet out of my mouth.
You
I
know
don't
all the
know.
best
It was
people.
and then me and Casey May are apparently together. They're just so fucking
Morning.
gross. Like this woman doesn't so fucking gross. Like this woman doesn't want us to speak on her husband that she brought to this motherfucking internet. I never brought any of my partners to the internet, but yet they feel like they need to talk about my sexual
Listen, I'm all about a cause. I'll buy me a t-shirt. As long as it's got my profile picture that I've got on right now, I want that t-shirt.
They need to talk about my sexual experiences and ongoings and Casey fucking Mays too. I don't understand that shit. I don't understand it. It's fucking weird. You guys are the creeps. It's fucking weird. You guys are the creeps. Stop. Like seriously fucking stop. Let me see if I can find this live. I need to stop fucking watching these lives, honestly.
Well, today she got it.
Was because I wanted to, the only reason why I did was because I wanted to see the part that
I
K-Mac
will
had
call
with
today Sal's Day, just for her.
What is her name?
Yes, let's get matching.
Matching.
Wait, what colour are you going to get? All comes down to the colour.
With her. And so I was watching Quiche, which I haven't watched in forever.
Zero.
And then, of course.
Zero self-reflection, zero fucking self-awareness. I often wonder, do these people ever listen to themselves back? Elaine wants one in black. You hear this, guys? We're getting orders in. How kind am I? I'm selling your shit for you.
I see that. I don't know. I just want you guys to hear it because maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I don't think I'm overreacting. I'm pretty sure they were fucking homophobic as fuck. What was flu? Is it this one? Yeah, God.
Betty wants one in pink.
Betty wants to come up. You can come up some out of here just like talking to myself. Boston, yeah, it was fucking sick. I know.
Megan wants black.
Disgusting. And it's not the first time she's done that. Like, it's not. Like, she is an evil, vile person. And I shouldn't say that. I don't.
Casey May told Alison to take another pill. Really? Oh, damn. Are we going to get outraged for that? I don't understand what everyone's problem is with Alison. I like her. And I'm sorry, but somebody reminded me the other day, didn't Casey used to invite Alison up on panel just so people could laugh at her? Granny loves Pawpaw wants pussy pink.
I shouldn't say that. I don't necessarily see the evil in her. And I know that sounds wrong because like the things that she does are so diabolical, but I honestly think she just is sad. I think she's sad and sad. I think she's sad and I think that she's really like Mrs. Brie and
she could do that.
Everyone. And so anybody who is like okay with them, or even, close to them, like
how fucking condescending to put a grown woman on a timer. Ew. Morning, Kendra. Again, just fair warning, this is not going to be a pleasant happy morning live. It's going to be some shit talking on Salzati because she's been fishing for my attention. She's got it. So if you're not looking for drama today, this is not the live for you.
the closer you are to them, I think the more she doesn't like you. She dislikes you, and I think it's very evident if you just like kind of look at it. And that doesn't. I mean, she shouldn't react. That doesn't. I mean, she shouldn't react the way that she is. She's reacting like a child. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. Damn iPad. Let me see. Let me see. Hi. Oh, hi, Elena. Oh my God, I haven't talked to you in so long. I've totally checked out from this place. Like, I've just like popped into lives and I've been checking on Sheena. But other than that, but
Sal says she checks out. How do I do a poll on this thing? How the it's been a minute since I've been live for anything like this. You're gonna have to bear with me. How do I do a poll? Never mind. We'll figure it out later.
She's not joking. No, well, I don't know. She always says fucking vile foul. If you just go and look through the lives, and you'll see every single thing. Cooks too. Cooks was fucking full on. I mean, it's not the same obviously as children. I get that, but she was saying that K-Mac needed severe mental.
Cooks, you got an honourable mention. Did you hear it, or do you want me to rewind and slow it down because it's going at 1.5 speed? I'll just wait for Cooks to reply because I don't want to let it go too far along. This is, just in case she can't type, this is on Boston's page. It's about 10 minutes 30 into the live that she mentions Cooks.
For mental help and poor old lady frog. And like, oh my God, it was just is it this one? I don't know. It was just awful. They speak awful of each other. It's fucking terrible of each other. It's fucking terrible. What, does somebody actually want to come visit me?
No.
God,
there was somebody. No. God, nobody wants to visit you. Fine, I'll stay alone.
Yeah, we're just talking about Boston. Made a really gross comment. Made a really gross comment on a live that she posted to her page because there was in the background, Sheena was on panel, and in the background staff was trying to talk to her, but she can't hear. So, oh, you can come up, Mom. Cat, it's fine, or whatever.
I'm okay, Elaine. I'm definitely I'm okay. If anybody wants to come up, they can, but I'm comfortable here, but on my own.
Yeah, she can't hear, so she didn't know, and everybody was trying to tell her. But like, do you know how? Like, I can't even imagine. This is new for her. Like, it's not like it's new for her. Like, it's not like she's been able to like compensate and figure out how to exist this way. Same thing with him. Like, they're both trying to figure it out. So, anyways, I guess he was saying something to her, and then Boston made sure to put a comment at the timestamp that he was talking to her, and she didn't know, and said Kill him, and that said something.
Good morning, Coco.
Good afternoon. How are you, honey?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. I'm just coming up to sit with you for a little bit.
She did Cooks. It's gone past it now, but it's on Boston's. It's Sal's replay, and it's 10 minutes 30 into it. She's just saying basically that we're all vile and disgusting, and we all say horrible shit on our lives, even Cooks, when you go look at her replays. That was basically it.
Something else whenever he was on panel. Or I think, or was it start? I don't know. She said made another comment about autism speaks or some shit. She's just gross. She's just gross. Yeah, Boston. So everybody's trying to find her to get her to explain herself, I guess. But I was in Coffee's chat, and the autism one, yeah. I was in Coffee's chat, and they muted me because. All
right, just to touch on this, because I'm gonna be the first person to advocate for somebody with autism, and I feel like, in a way, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that was manipulated a little bit yesterday. Because that whole situation was laid out to us as though Boston was targeting Sheena's son because he's autistic and that she hates children, anybody with autism. So when she's saying, I'd kill him, it's a blanket statement to people with autism. Now, that obviously upset me, lit a fire in my belly, so I'm ready to cuss Boston out for that. Come to find out, because Boston isn't a coward and she did come up on panel and speak for herself, that she said that to Sheena on the phone before, just like I would say a passing comment to my friend when she was telling me, oh, my kids have drove me mad today. Dark humour, she said something like that to Sheena before. Sheena laughed. It wasn't about anybody being autistic. It was a kids thing in statement. Kids thing in general. So to try and manipulate a community full of mothers, carers, grandparents of people with autism, I feel like that was wrong. I'm not on board with that. And Boston has said quite explicitly she doesn't have any of those feelings towards people with disabilities or autism. So I'm glad she did come up and speak for herself on that.
And they muted me because they're afraid of me. My words in the chat.
Who the fuck said they were afraid of you, Sals?
No.
And now I'm trying to find where Nelly made these homophobic comments that nobody fucking cared about. And is there, God, why does she go live for so long? God, why does she go live for so long? There's no fucking transcript.
Why does she go live for so long? Just to let you all know, we're not going to play the whole thing, but we are currently 13 minutes and 4 seconds into a 5.5 hour live. I beg your pardon?
Yeah, it is vile. It is. She's fucking disgusting. Yeah, they muted me in coffees, Jessica Ann did. Because she's been talking Ann did.
It was
Because she's
me.
been talking mad shit about me and being petty as fuck, like on every other panel. So I went in there and I did. I made a slide dig. I was like, you know, because she was talking about.
I'm going to slow this down now. So originally it was, I went in there to defend Sheena, blah, 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 blah. She has just said, I did. I went in there and made a dig. Well, Sals, I was informed at the beginning of that live, or when I joined, that we were not to be muting anybody in chat or blocking anybody. They wanted everybody in the community there to hear what was being spoken about, and that you were not the topic of that live. Mine and your issues were not being discussed there. Just like you're going to say at a later point in this live that this isn't about Gypsy, that live wasn't about you. So you were asked 3 times to stop. And when you didn't stop and you carried on, you got muted. I'm unsure, Alicia. Did anybody drop? It might be because of what we're talking about. You might have been dropped to keep you out the drama.
Was talking about that we don't need to stand up for Sheena. She can do that herself. Don't need to stand up for Sheena. She can do that herself. But we just need to stand up for what's right. And I was like, I'm going to white knight for her and I'm going to fucking stand up for what's right. Unlike some people. Because Nelly was making a whole bunch of homophobic comments and she didn't say shit. But then I can't call. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I'll be more direct. I meant you. I was just being honest. I wasn't starting shit. And then she said she wasn't starting shit. And then she said she warned me 3 times, twice. And why am I?
It was 3, but TikTok apparently hates us over here in the UK because it won't play voice notes that I send to anybody in America, and it won't play their voice notes for me, and it filters out a load of my comments. If I even put heart eye emojis in a chat, it gets filtered out. God knows why. I'm just taking it personal. But I definitely warned you 3 times. It's not my fault if you didn't see all 3.
I'm not allowed to say my opinion whenever she can say whatever she wants. So.
Sals is now the reason why people don't give a fuck around here. I'm sorry, she wants outrage for everything, even when there's not outrage to be fucking demanded. So now we're all at a point where, like, sorry, we don't give a fuck. I'm tired of giving outrage and then turning around and hearing a fucking call from your Discord or from Gypsy Rose or from fucking Ken Urker on panel talking about Audrey's child, which, by the way, wasn't 10 years ago, Aubrey. That was quite recent. But there's never any outrage there. So no, I'm sorry. I'm tired of giving you what my outrage. From today on, here is where I stand. Stay in your sandbox. I'll stay in mine. I won't come over to K-Max anymore. Unless K-Max specifically asked me to come for a reason. And if I'm asked, then shut your bitch ass up. Because I was invited. If you're in Keisha's, I can simply ignore your presence. You don't need to feel the need to subtweet me or make your little digs or come at me in the comments. Your presence is irrelevant to me. We love you too, Joyful.
Joyful.
So. Let me see. I'll have to find it. Someone come up here and hang out with me.
Exactly, Cooks. Someone come hang out with me. No.
It was while Key was on KMAX when we were on KMAX.
As a friend, and she had love for you. I support me to unalive my
I'm gonna have to skip a bit of this.
They're also It's almost like you're listening a different way, I think. Inside your, I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't listen to what I'm saying. They don't turn it on until the 21st of August. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so talking about Sheena, I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna skip when Talia comes up.
I'm with you, Melody. I feel sad for you.
What? What, Natalia?
For you.
What? What, Natalia?
I think I was on about 28.
Say that. I don't know who told her because I've never heard this, but they said that they talked about her for 2 hours. And then they were like, well, yeah,
We're
2
gonna go
hours.
back just a little
And then they
bit.
were like,
30, maybe. We'll go right to when Jen comes up, actually.
Here.
28.
hi, Benny. Hi, Jen. You guys come up and you hang out if you want to. I got muted in Coffee's Live by the mean power hungry Jessica Ann.
I'm reading.
Can we? Power hungry. I'm power hungry, guys.
Power hungry? You're power hungry?
I got muted.
By the power hungry Jessica Ann. Oh my god, that's literally the first time I've ever been called that in my life. Maybe I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know. I don't know how to take it.
What was it? What attack did I commit on Ray?
What I saw you doing was publicly saying, she said,
If you've just come in, Selves was live last night. She spoke a lot of shit. She said that she thinks I'm homophobic, couple of other things, and then she tried to twist my own words against me. So I'm holding her live to, I guess, hold on. Sorry, noisy ass bike coming past. Rebuttal what she said. I don't know. I took the bait anyway, so here we are, and that's what the live's about.
this about Bree. She said that about Bree. She called Bree this, she called Bree. We all are aware. We all are aware. We all know what was said.
Hi,
We
Jen.
know her intent.
Hi. Okay, hold on. Okay, good. My keyboard went down. Not surprised you got muted by her.
Yeah, she's got a thing for me, Jen. I don't.
Oh, me
get it.
too. Me too. Maybe we should join a little group.
Yeah, and Casey's definitely in it. Like they are
Oh yeah.
so.
Oh yeah.
Like she's been okay. I don't even watch.
I hate to break it to you guys, but you are already in a group. It's called The Rejects. Sorry to be the ones to tell you.
In the crazy people lives anymore.
No,
But
either
damn, anymore.
No,
But
either
damn. But whenever I do, I'm like, fucking Jessica Ann. She won't, like, she's lying on me. She's fucking making shit up.
She is.
Talking mad shit. But then
Just to let you all know, you don't always have to call me Jessica Ann every time. Nobody goes Coco Danzig. Like, you can just say Jess. I don't know.
so I see her in a chat, and I say something while she is present, and I get
Yep.
muted.
Right?
Here's the difference, Sals. On that live, we were talking about you. The people on the panel, the hosts, the people up there, we're all talking about you. When I interjected, and that call, when I interjected with my opinion, and I did start by saying, in my opinion. The difference here is nobody was fucking talking about you in that live where you wanted to make it about our situation. You just can't fucking help yourself.
She can talk all the shit she wants and be petty all she wants and lie all she wants.
Dude,
Whenever I'm not around. Whenever I'm not around.
When I was having my issue yesterday, she tried to come out, and I was like,
Was anybody there, and can anybody remember where I tried to come at Jen? Because I think I was rather nice to her.
You were nice to her. I remember. Oh my god. See, these fucking people, they're so dense.
Yeah, she really feels like I doxed her because I said a British
Cindy, can I just check? Are you Cindy Lou?
food. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Hey,
Elena.
babe.
Yeah. And Lady V, if you're still in here. So what she said was that I am refusing to release the entire clip because other people in that phone call were homophobic. And if I release the call, then that means people will know essentially, I'm paraphrasing what she implied. They will know that it's not that I have the problem with the homophobia, because that happened on the tape too. And I just don't want anybody to know that because it's just a certain, it's, what do you call it? I just have tunnel vision for them and I need to make them look bad. It couldn't be that I'm just standing up against.
Okay. Right, so this is where we start twisting my words, and that's what I don't like. And Sal's is going to play my live, or what I said on that live, me speaking. And I'd like you all to listen out to where I said that Sal's will not release that call because she knows there was homophobia. Because please bear in mind, Sal's has told us herself she hasn't heard all of that call. We have been told by Elena, I believe, that Myra was the only one left on that call at the end. Everybody else had dropped off and gone to bed. So how the fuck would any of you know? I've not said I know shit. I've said my opinion. But let's proceed.
That I'm just standing up against homophobia.
No, Sals, not at all. Not at all.
A call that I don't even have. I don't have the damn call. Right. That's what she got up on a fucking live and said. That there's no way do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? You want to know why the call will never be released? And she proceeded to say that. I don't know who told her because I've never heard this, but they said that they talked about her for 2 hours. And then they were like, well, yeah, 2 hours. And then they were like, well, yeah.
So much to say. Elena said that I was spoken about. Sullen Beauty said that I was spoken about. Rose said that I was spoken about. Myra, when double standards went up on that panel and basically called it out, Myra sat her bitch ass on mute and said nothing. Not a fucking word. In fact, for the whole time Crystal was up there, you'd have thought that bitch was sleeping. But let's proceed.
And they were like, well, yeah, 2 hours? And then they were like, well,
sorry, Coco, what do you want to say, babe?
Oh no, I was just giggling.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody else was threatened on that call, they need to know. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure since the girls told me and they didn't fucking like me, I'm pretty sure if they told me, they would have told anybody else on that call.
Oh yeah, we're going to come to you and say, we know that you hate this guy because he was homophobic, but here's a call where he's threatening you. You shouldn't worry about the threats, but don't worry about people's, in quotation, political beliefs. Yeah, that definitely happened.
This girl she's lost it. I can't. She's fucking lost it.
I'm the first one to admit when my mental health is a little unstable. And I can confirm 100% there. We're all good right now. Everything's great. Thanks for your concern though. How's yours? Because I'm a little worried.
No, she's secretly a homophobe. I don't know if she just really is trying to fucking fit in. With these people.
I'll tell you something else as well. If there's one thing in my entire life I've never wanted to do nor needed to do, it is fit in with the crowd. Never. I find my own people. Thanks. I would say the same about you though, being as you've got so many opinions and so much to say, aside from when it comes to Gypsy's friends, then you're mute. You seem to lose your tongue. So, I don't know.
I don't fucking know, but whatever you're like, if you're standing on that, you're an honest, fucking transparent, like good person, you need to fucking reevaluate. I may be harsh, but the shit that's coming out of my mouth is not a fucking lie, okay? I'm not going to sit up there and fucking no. Especially
when you twist something to sound different to how it was actually said, is that lying or is that manipulation? And which one do we think is worse? And I always say what I say, with a full chest and an open heart. Pass me a microphone, I'll say it twice.
Dare you? How fucking dare you? Oh my god, dare you? Oh my god. Sorry.
You okay, Coco?
Oh, how fucking dare you? God. Sorry.
Karen.
Literally. Random that part, because when was Chewy my best friend? When was Nelly mine? I can honestly tell you 3 things I know about Nelly. She's a good singer, she's from the Bayou, and she knew Dee Dee. Kind of in some way, not, I don't think she's a family relation, but like she has a connection with Mama. So that's it. I mean, beyond that, Nelly's somebody I share a panel with on TikTok. We're not in private chats together speaking every day. We're not sharing our bosom secrets. I don't know her fucking favourite colour. Like, what do you want me to do? They're your standards, right? You don't have to hold Gypsy to account because you don't know her like that. Well, I don't know Nelly like that.
She wants people to go after one person that was in that call because she has
I
a
know,
problem with them.
right. And in the same breath, she says, or well, it's in the next breath, she says, there's nothing that we can do about Mimi. You just got to accept that.
Actually, I'm going to pause again because Cooks is right. And to elaborate on that, why is it always the people they've had a long-standing issue with that does something egregious, and then they're over in our chat saying this person must be held to account? But you look at every single person piece by piece, there's some long-standing issue there for somebody on that side. Everybody else gets a free pass as long as they've been spoken to and apologised, right?
That some people like her and some people don't. Just because you
It's
have an
hate
issue with them,
campaigns. That's all
just
it
because
is.
you have an issue with them doesn't mean that somebody else will. And then literally the next breath, her and Gypsy Toe start talking about how your people are platforming her and you're doing this and you're doing that. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry to be this person. Again, I can't just shut my mouth, can I? Damn sorry. It's never about you platforming Myra Salzati. Be my guest. I am honestly very happy for you and Myra to be friends, and good luck with that. The only person I went over to a live to say why are you platforming it is K-Mac, because that's honestly the only person I give a fuck about, aside from obviously Crystal. If you want to go be friends with Myra, go ahead. I will look forward to seeing the fallout from that. Don't say you weren't warned.
People are platforming her and you're doing this and you're doing that. Okay, so like, I'm sorry. Well, she never did anything to me. So don't those same rules apply?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
They make them the best they go.
Let me see if I can find that and then we'll fucking play it. Then we'll fucking play it. That guy's comments. What? What?
I have your anger right now. I have your anger right now.
I know. Shit's been so stupid around here. That's why fucking so stupid around here. That's why fucking
No. That I don't want to talk about. But I drew a line for one person, but I crossed that line today for another person because I got dragged really hard, and I made a video just now because I let a few people know what I got.
Oh, let me guess. You're holding 2 Barbies and you introduce one as one thing and then the other as this person, yourself. And you talk about how Jen Barbie is the perpetual victim and this other Barbie is just so mean. And I'm going to guess that you're probably whispering in some creepy little tone. I don't need to go watch it. But I think I'm probably right.
And it's not like something from TikTok. This is official freaking documents. So yeah.
Of course it is, Jen. We all believe you.
I told them so, and that's all I gotta say. I told everybody.
I don't want to get involved in anything.
No.
See?
That's why I'm just.
You look at that. Look at that. I don't want to get involved. Sal says. But everyone has to be here for you. Everyone has to get outraged for you, right? Your friend, so-called friend in quotations, is sat up there telling you that she's got, in quotations, real documents for something, in quotations, terrible that's happening. And you say, I don't want to get involved. Well, you're a really good friend, Sals. And I hope everybody gives you that same sentiment, that they don't want to get involved.
I don't want to get involved in any.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm just being very choosy with my words right now.
Ridiculous.
So yeah, I'm at your anger stage right now, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm at.
We're just gonna make sure that we get the truth out there. That's all. So yeah, I'm gonna skip that Keisha's live, and I'm gonna go to this one where I believe the first thing she talks about is the Mimi thing, and I'm pretty sure in this clip is where she's talking about to Jip. I wouldn't even seen it, but Jip vs. Hypocrisy fucking posted it.
Yeah, it's that Jessica, by the way. Jessica with the K. Just curious why she was looking at both my profiles after everything that happened last night. And I have been told previously that it's Jessica with a K. So,
The Jip vs. Hypocrisy?
yeah, just a fair question. Is that you?
And
Oh,
came
yeah,
after
I
Ronnie.
love that page.
Hi, Sally Portions.
Hi.
Sally Portions.
I love that page.
I know. I don't know who it is, but yeah, I like that they do it. A lot of times they do it with
Kiki.
the captions with the chat.
Yes.
All right, let me see.
Whoa.
And I have seen much improvement in her behavior, and I've backed off of her.
Okay, so I think towards the end, yeah. She's going to talk about Mimi. I just want you guys to hear like how quickly she goes from one thing to another.
I've seen improved behavior, so are you friends with these people? Do you associate with these people? Do these people fuck you, finance you, and feed you? Or is it just the internet like y'all constantly say? I don't see Keish actively trying to hurt anybody like I did before, so I don't feel there's any reason for
Kiki, it's a little confusing at the moment because we're listening to Sal's replay from last night, but Sal's on that replay is replaying one of Keisha's lives from a few days ago. Yeah, like Keish is having her, what do you call it, where you go in with your boss and you have your review every 6 months. Sounds like she's been scored on how her behaviour's been. Are we going to extend your contract or are you going to be fired? Have any of you watched the Big Brother house? It started as a UK show, but I think they have done some versions over in America. I am voting to evict Sal's from the Big Brother house.
Period.
to step up and say anything.
Everybody say happy birthday to Mama Cat. She won't come on Mama Cat. She won't come on the panel. Tell her to come on the panel.
I make sure that it's
Mama Cat.
because otherwise you can't say something.
I order you, remember I control you.
Why would you order people about and try to put them in a corner like that? If somebody doesn't want to come up, leave them the fuck alone. People have lives. Maybe she's busy. Maybe, being as it's her birthday, she's just got a headphone in listening. She said no. No means no, Sal's.
Happy birthday, Mama Cat.
I will only bank Myra up if Myra comes back. And Myra comes back. And Myra brings me up too. So, you know, like, I'm always going to respond to that situation or have something to say. But, you know, like Coco, when she sees Erica, she'll call her a racist. Coco has had her own situation with Erica where, you know, she feels like she can do that, like comments being made about Coco's mom. You know, other things about her animals, pretty fucked up stuff. So if Coco wants to say, fuck Erica the racist, when Erica has said racist things, Coco can say, fuck Erica the racist.
So why can't I say it to you?
If you feel like Keish has done something to you and, you know, you've seen proof of something, then you can say fuck, and, you know, you've seen proof of something, then you can say fuck Keish. But what you can't expect to do is, like, other people to jump on that with you and go,
right,
fuck Keish, because that's your opinion.
So I was in there, I saw you.
You know,
what you did was fucked up.
I tried to say to you.
Oh, here she's going to say it's fucked up.
I tried to say to you.
Oh, here she's going to say the Mimi thing.
You don't need to do all this. The same with Coffee and those panels. Like, you guys didn't need to do all that. Just sit back and let Mimi do what she does and talk. And eventually Mimi will say something fucked up to one of her friends where they're like, no, I can't be friends with that person anymore. You don't need to, like, this is what Sal can never understand.
No, I'm not saying that Jessica's a racist. I'm saying that she sat by whenever Nelly made a whole bunch of homophobic comments.
We are not the fucking police. And we are not the fucking police. And we are not vigilantes. It's not our place. And I know that people associate...
All right, Lex, it's a lot. Sorry, I know you're not really one for drama. It's a fair warning, I'm going to be talking my shit.
Sal's and I are together. However, we are very different people, and I don't move like she does. I love Sal's, but I don't. She does. I love Sal's, but I don't do that. I'm not doing that. What I did is I provided people information. They can take it or leave it. They can believe it or not. Whatever. I know what I know, and I said what I said. And done. No one come to me.
Okay, hang on. I think.
No one come to me.
Okay, hang on. I think so. That's part one, and then I think on part two is where they start to talk about the phone call. Let me see.
A few times, and then things sort of died down, and I saw her moving in a different direction, and I left her alone since. And I don't have a problem with her, honestly. Like, to be honest with you, I'm not even mad.
Yeah, it would be different. Like if Erica was right, but she's not. If Erica was right, but she's not.
Erica put on a bonnet, darkened her brows, and sat on a live with Skip. Besides that, she sat on the Black Statistics Live, which I can still get from your page, Sals, on YouTube, because you put it up there, so you clearly thought she was racist when you fucking posted it, bitch. Funny how your standards change depending who you're friends with, right? But anyway, I can go get that, where she sits on that panel, nodding her silly ass head while Skip's talking about statistics of crime in the Black community. And Erica is agreeing with everything that is said. So tell me again how she's not racist, please.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be different. Like if Erica was right, but she's not. If Erica was right, but she's not. She's not.
She seems to be
And
changing.
also, actually, let's rewind. Just go back in time a couple of months ago. There was a dispute. Sal's actually sat on panel and told me that I did not get to decide if somebody thought I was racist. Because I'm a white woman. I don't have a say. I don't get to choose. Just like, I guess my point the other day, you're not British. You don't get to choose whether I can be offended when you mock my accent. That's my culture. That's my accent. You don't talk like that. You don't get to see or feel how I feel. Same fucking way. That was Sal's standard. You don't get to decide if somebody is racist, thinks you're racist or not. So why does Sal's as a white woman get to sit here and say Erica isn't racist when Black women who I am friends with felt her words were racist?
Mm-hmm.
Make it fucking make sense, please. Draw me a map. I'll follow it.
I'm glad. I'm happy for her.
But if Coco is entitled to trash Erica wherever she sees her, trash Erica wherever she sees her,
I'm not holding on to any residual.
shouldn't that apply for everyone?
And I would call it yourself. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, okay, here's the part about the clip.
Crystal had brought up the phone call being released. Like,
All right, I'm going to pause again because remember what I said allegedly, according to Sal's, is that I know that she won't put that call out because she knows that they were homophobic on that call. I'm saying apparently that she knows this. So let's listen.
the whole phone call, not just bits and pieces of it. Like, what is your opinion on that? Because ever since that live the other day, we haven't heard. And my opinion, I agree with Crystal. I think the whole phone call should be released because who knows what was said about other people and what other people could be in danger besides K-Mac. Or not, sorry, not you, but Sal's.
I agree with you.
Because we all know that Jess was talked about for over an hour. Who's to say that you or Boss Mama or, God only knows who else wasn't talked about too.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I also think that, I'm of the position, release the whole phone call and shut the fuck up about it. Like, let's pick a...
Which we did. We haven't talked about it.
Not here, like, that's where I'm at.
Because we have no control over it.
Since that
Proposal was made too. I'm just gonna
And
say
nobody
something
has asked me
because
my opinion, just so y'all know. Like, this is the first time. Like, I have said it, like, privately, because I've just kind of been like, come on now, like,
There is a reason that phone call
Listen.
will never get released, and I'll tell you why it is now. Sal's whole reason for disliking Rose and Chewy, or like holding these lies about her in the first place, was that they are homophobic. Well, it's touched upon that political views were shared in that phone call. And being as I was good friends with one of the members of that phone call, I know what her political views are around things like elective miscarriage and topics of that nature. I'm sure Nelly knows exactly what I'm on about, being as she was friends with that person. There's no way Sal's could sit on a panel with that person going forward saying, oh, well, they put the call out because this person was homophobic, if that person's political views were shared, because all I'll say is birds of a feather flock together. But that's your guys' new buddy over there.
Yeah, see, okay, I can't, it's so wrong on so many levels.
Okay, did anybody hear me say that I know Sal's knows this? Hey, Boston. That's not what I fucking said.
Like, I don't even know where to begin. So first of all,
If that call, this is a scenario in my head, right? And this is my opinion. I'll state it again, my opinion. If we all got together on a live where that call was going to be played, there would come a point where Sal's would have egg on her fucking face. She would look utterly stupid. Because in my opinion, there would come a point where Myra's political beliefs would have been shared with Chewy, because we are told by Elena that political beliefs were shared on that call. Even though Sal's is about to say it wasn't about homophobia, it was about the threats, which, semantics to me. She'd look silly, regardless of whichever way you'd look at it. The person you're championing, the person you're saying saved your life, whatever, I don't even know what she's saying, like putting up on a pedestal, is also homophobic. And that was the very reason in the beginning that you disliked Chewy so much. But by your own words, you have not heard that call. So how the fuck would I think that you know what Myra's said? Unless you're lying to us all and you have heard the whole call. And I ain't saying that to be truth. It's just another alternative.
like, I don't even
Sorry, Coco, did you want to say something?
No, I was just yeah, that's
know where to begin.
But
basic outrage.
since she's heard this, that's when she started with all the shit in the comments in various different lives. And I had to message Benny the other night because I was blocked from Mama Cats. No, I wasn't blocked, sorry. I was repeatedly being muted by Recliner in Mama Cats. I went in there to address Casey talking about me. And then all Casey's friends were like, leave Casey alone. Fair enough. Sals then starts coming at me about her shit. Nothing even to do with Casey, about her own personal shit. Her issue she has with what I've said here on this live. Wait till you see me in K-Max. Ask K-Mac to hold a live about it. Ask K-Mac to invite me. I'll come talk to you. I'm never going to run away from you. You're not that scary. But what I'm not going to do is sit in Coffee's live and have a discussion or an argument with you in a comment section. Not going to do it, sorry.
Like, I don't even know where to begin. So first of all, she's wrong. Second of all, the phone call
How
was
would
had
you
nothing
know?
to do with had nothing to do with them being homophobic. It had everything to do with him threatening to unalive me.
So why did Elena say political views were shared on that call, and it's part of the reason they didn't want it sharing? No, I think people are just tapping the screen. I did say if you want to be let up, just let me know in the comments first, because I'm not going to accept anyone in case.
So that
sorry,
has,
Amy.
you can't say, oh, put out this call because of homophobia. Nope, that had nothing to do with it. I called him out because he was homophobic. Absolutely. This started because he couldn't handle somebody telling him who the whatever. I'm
What were you going to say there, Sals? He couldn't handle someone telling him who the fuck what? Where was that sentence going to go before you had to stop yourself? Just curious.
whatever. I'm gonna shut up about that. But that's what that phone call had nothing to do with homophobia. And I don't know if there was any other speaking of that, but I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it. I haven't heard that Jessica Ann was talked about. I haven't heard that there was political views. All I said was I assured them.
That might be because, Sals, when the conversation isn't entirely rotating about you, even though you are there on panel, you are not listening. You are just sat thinking about the next thing you can say about yourself. Maybe if you practiced active listening skills, you would have heard Elena say all of those things that I was spoken about. There was political beliefs shared on that live, and also that Myra was the only one left on that call by the end of it.
If there was, like, you know, they were having conversations, and if they were talking about something that, you know, might be considered controversial, I didn't give a shit. There's a difference between, like, the safety, you know what I mean? Like, the safety, you know what I mean? Like, immediate safety, you have to, like, it bypasses everything. That's why, like, HIPAA is very strict, except for if they're a danger to themselves, or a danger to someone else. You can break that. It's important to make sure that people are able to remain safe. As far as political views and shit like that, that's something.
This is the one thing that's really going to irritate me here, because, okay, agreed, people's safety is important, it should be taken seriously, and if threats are made, then oh no, hold on. What an awkward time that was. Sorry guys, got a puzzle piece. I've actually forgot my point, because I did think I'd got banned, and that's why I laughed. I was like, oh no.
Like that.
I'll come back to it, wait.
That's something.
Oh no, there we go, it's come back. Right, so right now, the threats were made, points valid, I'm going to get a drink, come with me. Points valid right now, fair enough. But, you know, like, for the last 6 months, or however long this shit has been going on with Chewy and Sals, her whole argument was homophobia. So why now, when you're told that somebody who was there could be homophobic, do you suddenly want to push that point aside and make out like it is completely exclusively to do with you being threatened? Because you were not threatened 6 months ago. You can't ignore that. That was your whole original point. Just because he's threatened you now doesn't erase why you were originally upset. Sorry, I'm out of breath now because I just walked upstairs and as Erica pointed out, I'm a fat pig on a pole.
Like that, that's something completely different. Even the homophobia, it's sick, it's gross, it does unalive people a lot, but there was, as far as I know, no threats based on homophobia in that chat or whatever.
Your whole point,
I mean, I'm sure that
is that Chewy only hates you so much because you are a lesbian. That is what you have spent the whole time telling us all. And where is the police report?
drove him a bit, but whatever.
You're going to talk about HIPAA and what people's responsibilities are and moral objections. The only person who called the police here was Myra to check if she was allowed by the law to share that call in the first place. Because we know Myra likes to stay within the letter of the law for self-preservation.
Whatever. But yeah, for her to sit up there and say that she knows that that's why that clip won't be put out. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Like, you may have like no morals. You may have no backbone.
Dude, I demand justice. She's misgendering me.
Justice for Jess.
I am actually a woman. Thank you. And I don't appreciate being misgendered. Dude is a term for a guy. Thank you.
I have no backbone. Oh, that was Jess. That was Jess that was saying it. Fiction. That was Jess. She just muted me over in Coffee's chat. She said this. Coffee's chat. She said this, and then last night or the night before, she was on the panel with Nelly, and Nelly said I think 3 different homophobic comments, and Jess just said comments, and Jess just said, what am I gonna do with you? So, and then I'm in a chat and I say something about what she's been doing. And she says, I'm warning you, you're going to get muted. And I said, okay, you've been petty. You've been saying shit about me. You've been lying. I'm seeing you. At least I'm saying it to you while you're present.
Okay, how am I lying? Unless you can say to me, explicitly, I have heard the entirety of that call. No political views were shared. Myra did not say anything homophobic to Chewy. How am I lying? And when you can say that to me, then maybe I was wrong. But like I've stated for the 3rd time now, this is my opinion as to why the call won't be shared.
While you're present, I'm not doing it behind your fucking back. I know, I'm Fiction. I understand a lot of people are friends with her.
Get your friend to hold a live, book a date in your diary, give me a time slot, and I'll be there, babe. We don't need to go around disrupting the whole of TikTok for your ego or whatever it is going on here.
I understand that. It's fine. I'm not dragging her. I'm responding to dragging her. I'm responding to what she's been doing to me.
You started your live by saying, Jessica and the fucking twat. Right then.
Fiction, I swear. That's why I'm trying to play it right now so people understand, like, what's been happening. This shit isn't just, oh, you're an asshole. No, she's literally getting, oh, you're an asshole. No, she's literally.
So, Sels, do you have a whole folder of these little clips of me in your, like, is it labelled Cancel Jess? Or is it, I hate this bitch so much? Like, what's the name of the folder I'm under? Just curious. You definitely seem to have one.
Getting up on a panel saying that it's not that I care about homophobia. It's that I just wanted to cancel Chewy and Rose, essentially. And so therefore I couldn't put out this entire call. It had nothing to do with her. Has nothing to do, as far as I know, with anybody else. No, I'm not saying that she's homophobic. I'm saying that she stood by. She was just on the panel talking about Sheena's kid. That's a whole nother thing. Boston made a really disgusting comment about Sheena's son. And that's what they were talking about. And she said, we don't need to stand up for Sheena. Sheena can stand up for herself. That's not what this is about. It's about
the only thing is, and I'm probably going to sound, I don't know, this might not come across or land well, but I couldn't really give a shit because it's how I feel. When Sels was going at Chewy, it was an unfair fight in my opinion, because anytime a man speaks down to a woman, I think you've already lost. It's hard, like, because then women give as good as they get, and I get it, like, I don't think it was ever a fair fight, but you will notice anytime Sels is on a panel with me, she loses her fucking shit. She cannot just have a normal conversation. All that giggling and like condescending shit goes away and she's just plain yelling, because I can stay calm and collected whilst talking to her. I can put my point across well, and she fucking hates it. She fucking hates it. So she can think this is going to be a Chewy situation, but it never will be. Never. She's not going to get under my skin that way.
Standing up for what's right. And I said, like, yeah, I will white knight for her, and I will fucking stand up for what's right every single.
And that's why I won't, because That's why she won't get the better of me, because I'm not going to sit up here and crash out. Not on a bitch like that. Especially when I've got proof, timelines, receipts, her own fucking words.
All day, regardless of the panel that I'm around, unlike some. And that's when she said that I needed to stop with the passive aggressiveness. So I said, okay, I'll say it directly to you. Aggressiveness. So I said, okay, I'll say it directly to you. It's you. She made three, not Jessica, Nelly made 3 homophobic comments, and Jessica Ann didn't say anything. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So don't.
Hey, bird, did you mean to come up? Hello? No, she didn't.
Don't come at me. And whenever I'm speaking up to you in a chat while you're present, somehow that is wrong. But you can do it on panels. And it's probably a hell of a lot more. I don't know, because that bitch can't fucking keep my name out of her mouth. But I'm not fucking paying attention to it. Not paying attention to it. I know she's not.
Hey, you are.
I know she's not responsible, but wouldn't you stand up and say something if Nelly said on a panel, oh, Sal's needs to shut up and get the carpet out of her mouth?
Sal's, the day you sat on panel with Myra and said the words, I do not have room to care about what happened to Jess, was the day I decided the same energy back at you, babe. There's hundreds of battles for me to pick out here. Every single fucking day. You will never be a battle I pick again. Sorry if that hurts your feelings. I don't know what to tell you.
Shut up and get the carpet out of her mouth. And they giggle.
Beyond gross. Beyond gross.
I don't know. I would stand up and say something.
I'm sorry that was being.
But doesn't she share a panel with Adrian? I'm just curious. Does she stand up and say something to her?
Right.
And I've got a call.
No.
1 second. I've got to mute a minute.
Okay. Well, it's the same bitch that doesn't think Bonica is a racist. She doesn't think she is. So.
No.
Hi, Karen.
Hi. I didn't mean to come up. I'm going to jump down. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You all right, Karen? It's nice to hear your voice again, even just for a minute. Hold on, I just need to send some money for ice cream for my kids. Give me 2 seconds. They're out at the park at the minute. Done. All right, let's get back to it. Morning, Amy, meaning to request. I'm accepting you.
Yeah, I wanted to come up quickly because I'm at the school. But how was she trying to put all this responsibility on you to stop Nelly from saying what she's saying, but yet she didn't stop Erica from saying on panel last night that you're a fat pig and that she hopes you break your neck, but she didn't say shit for that.
Yeah, well said.
Can you make that make sense for me, please? Thank you.
I don't think
Anyway, I have to
can.
jump down again because I'm at the nursery and I'm right outside the doors.
All right, babe.
I
Love
just wanted to
you.
come up and make a point. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, very well made.
Sorry that was being.
No, she won't talk.
Sorry that was being.
Call to serve, that's essentially what Amy just said. Erica said last night that I'm a fat pig on a pole. I think she said I'm an ugly fat pig on a pole. And that she hopes I break my neck. So just one thing to say to that. I think it's really shit that when women are confident in themselves, like if you sit there as a woman in this day and age and say, hell yeah, I think I'm beautiful, you're going to get called vain or self-obsessed or like wrapped up in yourself. Oh, she thinks far too much of herself, that one. For me, when I started pole, I couldn't even look in the mirror at myself because my self-confidence was shit. I did not like the way I looked. I was not comfortable in my body. But being as pole is quite an athletic sport and quite physically demanding. I love my body for everything I put it through and everything it allows me to put it through and the strength that I've gained and the confidence I've gained. That's took me a lot of work and time to get there. So hell yeah, I'm going to sit there and say, I think I'm beautiful. Not on the outside, but on the inside. I can't say the same about any of you bitches, not one. It doesn't matter how you look physically, your heart's ugly. So therefore your face is too, bitch. Don't know what to tell you.
They're just they're a bunch of Hagsburg looking ass bitches, and yeah, fuck them. And it's the selective outrage from the other Jessica. Did you really say what I thought you said about Erica? Yeah, I did.
Morning.
She said she hope my friend breaks her neck. Fuck off, dude. Sorry, but fuck off. Like, I'm gonna say something way out of pocket if you say something like that. Just saying. Anyways, I'm done.
Exactly. Outer beauty fades, inner beauty doesn't. Anyway, let's get back to this ugly ass bitch.
No, she won't talk. No, she won't talk to me in private. She won't. She blocked me. She blocked me and she said, I'm never talking to you again. And then every single time I've been on a panel, she seems to pop up there and to just tell me like how bad of a person she thinks I am. So it is. And I was trying to find it so you guys could hear it. And then I thought, then I put that one on. Let me see. I'll go back. Put that one on. Let me see. I'll go back to it. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck she was saying, to be honest.
Her intent behind it. We know why she said it. And we're all okay. We're all good. Even Bree is good. So because that's what friends do. Friends love each other. That's what friends do. Friends love each other. And so you really hurt her by doing all that, Key. And that's not easy to do with Bree. It's not easy to hurt her.
I'm going to fast forward just until I can get to where. Fast forward just until I can get to where. It's there.
Oh, why? Because you don't care about other people's issues just when it's about you. Oh, wait. We already knew that.
Live. I'm streaming their live and they're streaming us.
I hope you do. I mean, look, y'all can take it however you want to take it. I don't have any ill will towards honestly. I don't have any ill will towards honestly. I don't care. But it was after I was invited to their live stream and railroaded it. And Amelia, Aubrey, Rain, there. We're not railroading.
Right,
I have to lie.
let's forward a little bit. Adrian's
Hello, I'm trying to figure out my earbud for a sec.
Hold on.
Have HIPAA is very.
42.
I said, yeah, I will white knight.
I mean, anything in the hall.
But on my damn mouth.
It's just right. And I answer the reason why you did that is because you wanted to hurt her.
Come up here. Is she still a cat? I wish she'd come up here. Is she still in here?
She might be out for her birthday.
Exactly, Sherry. I'm still trying to figure this out in my brain. I don't understand it. They don't seem to like anybody over here apart from a select few. And honestly, actually, do you know what? I think this should be a requirement. If you are from the pro side and you want to come and sit on my panel and you say that you like me, tell me what it is you do like about me. Explain that to me. Because I'm telling you, for a lot of them, I feel like it's just manipulation. They sit there and pretend to like us and pretend to be nice to us and pretend to share the same thoughts and feelings. Also, they get away with sitting in our chats and mingling with other people and being able to call everybody else out. And then we end up feeling obliged to them to protect them in, because we know they're kind of like in enemy territory. So we feel like, oh, we need to call people out who are coming at them. But meanwhile, they're coming at every fucker in the chat and getting away with it. All because they said they like us. Well, guess what? Tell me what you like about me. That's the pre-requirement to come in.
Yeah. She might be out for her birthday.
She needs to come up here, Mama
Thank you,
Cat.
Megan. I'm joking though. You don't actually need to tell me what you like about me.
Sheena is heading. Sheena is heading home. Yay!
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Okay,
See that
cool.
voice? Sheena's heading home. Yay! Why? Are you now talking to your 4-year-old?
Cool.
The flip between passive aggressive, condescending, vicious, bitchy to yay! It's sociopathic. That's what it fucking is.
I'm happy
This is
for it.
amazing.
It's amazing.
That's a good sign because
Maze. It's amazing. Fuck off.
I know that they said that they were concerned that she might, I mean, not like a concern, but that she may have to stay longer because of other, health issues. It may have caused her to like have to be there, but the fact that she doesn't have to be there, I think is a wonderful sign. I think that's amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you were single for 10 years, Sparky? Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Is she gonna come or are you coming or no? Who's Tiny Dancer? Not dancing here. Okay,
What do you mean? Hold me closer, tiny dancer. It's the only fucking response when you see a name like that. This is why we could never be friends.
see. I think we might be getting there.
People watching.
I see. I think we might be getting there.
People watching it. We don't need that show. Exactly. It's all for display. It's all for performance. Our friendships are not based on public lives. We've had private conversations with each other. We watch movies together. We hang out. We celebrate each other's birthdays.
We do.
I've already heard all this. I can't listen to it again.
You can't comment on relationships.
Let's see when Erica comes up.
What is Of course it is. Hi, Sunset. Hi, Lady V.
Oh, that's not Erica, it's Lady V. Sorry, my bad. I know Casey had something to say, so let's skip to Casey.
Wanted to address it fresh.
Oh, just to recap for the chat. The other day I was on Keisha's panel. It was whilst we were live streaming all of this, basically. So we were streaming there live, and Casey wrote in the chat. No, sorry. First thing she did was wrote in the chat, "Don't call my friend a bitch," in capital letters. And I don't know why, it just tickled me. It was giving like, apologise to me, but apologise to my friend. Like, oh, I'm sorry, what are you going to do? Yell at somebody in a chat. So I laughed about it on Keisha's panel. And then later on, she'd wrote something about, I just effed my man. And I screenshot it and sent it to the Discord to laugh. I'm not going to lie, I did that to laugh. Well, whilst I was on Keisha's panel, I said, Kai, I've just sent you something in Discord. Casey's like got that clipped, and since then she's quite butthurt too. So she went into a live K-Mac was in and started trying to cause shit with me and K-Mac, saying to her, I really didn't like the way Jessica Ann was speaking to K-Mac last night. I thought they were supposed to be friends. Why was Jessica Ann talking shit on K-Mac? I thought they were friends. No, Casey, why are you trying to stir third-party drama and bullshit because I said something about you that you didn't like? You're okay to sit up in Discord and call me and Amy ugly and laugh about how you don't think we're very pretty and, let Tiffany dox Steph Tone. That's okay, right? But I can't screenshot your own words and laugh at them in our Discord. Get the fuck out of here.
Stuff, man. Oh, get out of here. What you say? Be careful, puppy. Now you're gonna. Am I gonna get an AI? Am I gonna get an AI or something? Yeah. You're gonna get an AI made of me?
Keish, I'm sorry, I didn't see you requesting. Hello. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just here for support. But also, there's when you were on Coffee's, you guys were streaming cells, and when they got wind that you guys were streaming her, she changed her tune so fucking quick. I thought that was comical. I was like, oh, you don't want just hearing what you have to say, but she's gonna know, bitch.
Jesse's always watching, huh?
No, I'm just gonna tell him, give you some support for a little bit.
All right, thank you. I'll play.
Yeah, someone go get Keith. Okay, come back. Come back. Yeah, and then you got them. Yeah, and then you got them people in
Casey's
here.
about to come
We got them people in here
Let me
screenshotting
double
and
speed it
recording,
till
so
she
they can
does.
send it on everybody. Can you guys go get Keith and tell her to come back? Maybe a minute. Allison, are you awake? I'm not going over there. So, are you awake? I'm bad. Are you awake? I'm bad. Well, I'm not listening to you right now. So, Allison. Hey.
All right, Casey's
Hey.
up.
Hi.
Hi. See,
Hi,
baby
I got
voice
muted
again.
in Coffee's Live by Jessica Ann, so I came over
I
here.
heard. I messaged you. What was that about?
Oh,
What
I
were
don't.
you
I'm sorry.
saying?
I was watching for freaking K. So I guess K-Mac and Peef had a thing. I'm never calling her anything else. K-Mac and Peef had a thing, and I wanted to see it.
Well, then in that case, your name will forever be Sal Sharty. I dub thee Sal Sharty, and you will be forever known as such.
And I wanted to see it because like I went on K-Max Live like at 3 a.m. after it all happened. So I wanted to see it. And so I started watching Keisha's Live, and then her and Jessica Ann were streaming K-Max panel. And Nelly made a bunch of homophobic comments about me, and nobody, including Jessica Ann, said shit.
I just heard her real life glitch. Sal's a robot.
So
she's planted by Elon Musk. She's trying to scam us all.
Jessica Ann was the one who was streaming it. So in Coffee's thing, she was saying, we have to, it's not about standing up for Sheena. It's not about standing up for Sheena. Sheena's strong. She can stand up for herself. But this is about standing up for what's right. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to white knight for Sheena every day anyway. And I'm going to stand up anyway. And I'm going to also stand up for what's right any day, regardless of who is in the room with me.
There is such a thing as doing too much, babe. Right? And when you are being the loudest voice in the room, louder than Sheena's friends, louder than Sheena herself, louder than Brie, in fact, which is pretty hard to do, I think you're at that point of doing too much.
Use it as stand up for staff because that's what's fucked up. But like, you guys actively talk shit about Sheena all the fucking time. Like, I just don't get it. But the thing is, like, I was watching that live replay, but no, you're right. Nobody said anything. So why would you not stand up then and say something like, hey?
Right.
Casey, you weren't watching the replay, babe. Don't lie. You were sat in your Discord with all your friends watching it.
Especially with...
I get it.
Especially with...
I get it.
Yeah, especially with the fact that, the day before she was saying that I won't release the call because it will prove that it's not that I'm standing up for homo.
That part. And actually, to bring it round to like what was tried to be made a scene of last night, what Ken said about Audrey's child. So I'm curious, is Sheena Ken's number one fan still? Has she even addressed that with him?
It's not that I'm standing up for homophobia. It's because I just don't want them to know that there's other homophobic people on that call, and it would invalidate
that's what Jessica said, right?
Yeah. So it kind of
said, right?
Yeah. So it kind of all does go together. And then they muted me over there because she said.
Why would she think that? That's weird.
Because
there she goes again.
Because of Myra?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that have to do with you? You didn't hear the whole call.
Somehow she got the impression that a chunk of the call was about her. And I get like you want to hear if it's about you, sure, fine, you want to hear it, but like you're not entitled to hear what everybody thinks about you and says about you, what everybody thinks about you and says about you every moment of the day.
Guess what? Ditto, babe. Ditto. So why did you think you were entitled to Rose and Chewy's call about you?
God, this bitch is fucking manic, dude. I can't.
I'm just gonna keep playing.
At the end of the day, it was a private phone call. I don't believe in putting out people's private phone calls. If it had anything else on there other than the fucking threat, it's not my fucking business, even if it's about me. Okay? If it's not public, I don't want to know about it. Again, HIPAA. The only time you can violate, and it's not even violate, the only exception to HIPAA is if somebody is in danger. But I don't think it is right to take anybody's Discord calls or phone calls or private lives, that's whatever. But no, I don't think that that's right at all. At all.
Yeah.
My point is I assume they would have told her if there was any
If it was
threats to
something,
her.
if there was anything wrong in there, I would assume that they would, regardless of, Myra's. I don't know. Why would they be talking about Jessica in that situation?
Maybe you should ask Elaine or Sullen Beauty or Rose or any of the other people that were on that call, instead of making your own assumptions because you dislike me. It's been said multiple times by multiple people that I was spoken about on that call, but each person who says it has a different version of events. One says that it was in reference, it was to draw parallels to Chewy and Sal's situation versus mine and Myra's situation. Rose says that it was Myra saying that I can't be trusted and that I'm only being nice to them because I have issue with Sal's and that they should be careful, and they were telling her that they do trust me and they like me. I could go on. Every single person has had a different version, but what I do know, what's in common across them all, is I was fucking spoken about. Now release the call. Prove me wrong. But you won't.
I don't know. Why would they be talking about Jessica in that situation?
I don't know. I think Elena did say it was like briefly touched on because Elena's here, good. That it was that situation like between Myra and Jessica and this one and Chewy. There was a comparison made.
Okay, so let me ask this.
Sals, I thought you'd never heard anybody say that. Now who's the dirty little liar? Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I'm not on anyone's side here because I don't really know Myra. But
I don't know if you saw my video, but I can't remember if I put it on my story or if I even posted it. Hold on 1 second. I stitched my picture with Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O.
the thing is, if roles are reversed and
I'll help him out because they keep trying. If you want to affect me or upset me or hurt me in any way, shape or form, you probably want to try for something other than my pole dancing or the way I look, because they're not going to get you anywhere. But keep trying. I'm rooting for you, babe.
there was a phone call that they were on talking about Myra. Should those be released because Myra should know what was on those situations?
Right. At this point, should every personal phone call be released? Me and Lady V talked, for an hour the other night. Should I just post that? Because
they're still missing the damn point. You could release every single phone call that I've ever had about Myra. I don't know if Karen's still here, but she can probably vouch for me if she is. You could release every private message I've ever had about Myra. What you will never find is me calling Myra ugly unintelligent. You will never find me going after a job. You will never find me trying to go after a real life. You will never find me plotting and planning to try and take her down and destroy her or take her friends away from her. What you will find me saying is that she's a bitch and that she's pure fucking evil. And guess what? I say that on these panels too. Because unlike a lot of you weirdos over on that side, I do not need to say what I think behind the scenes. I'll say it up here too. And if anybody disagrees with that, anybody here has had a private conversation with me and thinks I can call you out there, please do, be my guest.
I mean, me and Lady V talked, for an hour the other night. Should I just post that because it apparently belongs to everyone? That's not the way that conversations work, even if it's conversations work, even if it's multiple.
I mean, everyone has their story. I mean, Myra's offered to share her side, but I just have said no. I don't want any more involvement in that situation. I don't want any more involvement in that situation. I don't want anything to do with that situation, so I don't want to know. But it's just I don't understand where this
muted. When did you get muted? Did anybody mute Amy? Morning, happy wife. Hey, Karen.
Hello?
Hiya, you alright?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't have anything from you that you just said that about Myra. I don't have nothing, none of them conversations with you about she's ugly or you're looking her up or anything like that.
No. I've never... The only thing I've ever asked you is what she said about me. Or
And I gave it all to you.
And I don't even care about the petty stuff like, oh, she's, what was it? She's like Jessica Manson and like look at her on a pole, like I'm gonna put a fat inflatable suit on. I don't care about any of that stuff. I never did. The only thing out of everything you sent me that I only actually responded to was like the parts where she's saying I'm gonna look into her, I'm watching her, I've got my sneaky account watching everything she does, I'm gonna bring her down.
You was just upset about the ones where she was looking up you on the dating sites and trying to get your home taken away from you and your benefits. All the other rest of it you wasn't really interested in.
Exactly. So I guess, release any calls you want. Any messages you've got, put them out there. Be my guest.
Myra doesn't have anything aside to tell because she's the one that's in the wrong.
Yeah.
And to show her side, you'd have to show what she said about you, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would.
And I think that you are entitled to have that call anyway. Because it was about you. Because remember, Elena sent me messages and I sent them to you.
Yep. But according to Sal's and Casey, they've never heard anybody say that I was mentioned on that call and essentially pulling this out of thin air.
No, but we have them and we have them off Bayou Beth as well. On the other account, they told us.
Exactly. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
There's one thing I'm not, it's a fucking liar. I cannot stand
No, you're not
people.
lying.
No, I hate when people try to twist my words or make out like it's something I'm not.
You're not lying. I'm not in your Discord, but on WhatsApp, you haven't said anything bad about Myra, like nasty things. Only what you was upset about, that's all. And I still have them messages, so nobody can't say that we're lying.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Love you.
Love you too. I'm going to go on mute, right?
All right.
Okay.
I'll keep playing.
I don't understand where this Myra thing wasn't dealt with when it happened. Where was the outrage and the paneling and the down with Myra then? Wouldn't we have wanted to address it fresh? Like, when she was doing the stuff? I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Again, though, I said it last night, I'll say it again. It was January that Karen sent me all these messages and told me everything Myra had been saying and doing behind the scenes. And guess what? I held a live and I spoke about it, and you were in there and Kai Sue were in there. And yeah, I was also on a Discord call with you and your friends, but okay. I wasn't talking about it then. Sure.
No, I don't either. And like I said, I've kept
Like,
my
I'm
mouth shut
sorry
about
it
a lot of
happened.
this stuff, but
That happened. It's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, you know, but how long do we harp on things? Like, I just don't.
I don't know how long Sal's going to
understand.
harp on all this.
see, like Elena said, the Myra that I know is amazing and so kind.
And
And
we're
there was even a clip that I just played. There was even a clip that I just played.
Right? They're always consistently taking back people for doing shit fuck things. I mean, look how the fucking situation went just now with fucking.
Casey, if no one forgave anybody for doing shitty ass things around here, you would have been cancelled 3 fucking years ago, babe. Maybe you ought to bear that in mind before you pipe up.
The fucking ready to fucking pitchfork her, and it turned into like, then they were laughing and like talking about what? Like, I just don't get it. Or they're consistently allowing Mimi back in. I mean, then you got the small group that's still hanging with Chewy. Like, the fuck?
Points null and valid, null and void, because ever since she said what she said to Keish, I ain't spoke to that bitch, and I have no intention of doing so because what she said was too far. So next.
And I mean, fine, whatever, but don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I live my life based on the integrity, and I don't care who is around me, and I don't care what relationship I have with them. If I see some fucked up shit, I'm gonna say something. Like, I'm sorry. That's just the way that is the way that I am in my life. My sister, we were having a conversation about this, and she's like, "Yeah, I heard them saying that you would like never behave like this in person." And she's like, "You would like never behave like this in person." And she's like, "Little do they know, you fucking would." I mean, I wouldn't probably be so unhinged, but I don't keep my fucking mouth shut to anybody for any reason. If I see something wrong, that's the only way that change is going to be made. Only fucking way. I'm not going to sit there and keep my mouth shut. And if I can't say anything, I'll remove myself from that situation. I'm not going to participate in that bullshit.
So I have a question. Were you
Okay, so when Sal's told Legacy to untalk, what did she think that was? Moving on.
just get muted just now in another live? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, where were you?
By Jessica Ann in coffee.
Sorry, what were you going to say, Keish?
I think it's funny how she always has to prove she's a badass. Do you notice that? She's like, I will never stand down. I will always fight. Like, bitch, we know. We know you won't stop. We did it. Point proven.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Coffees. Were you by Jessica Ann in coffees? She tattled on me.
Oh my God, right. New drinking game, only I know it's still early for you guys. So if you've got a Red Bull or a coffee, anytime you hear Sal say that I muted her in Coffee's live, you have to take a sip. She's going to be the reason we're all caffeinated today.
I got a large iced coffee next to me. Let's go.
Is she a mod there?
Apparently so. Yep.
How did the situation get switched from the Sheena situation to that situation? Like, where?
Because they were on panel. They were talking about Sheena. I wasn't trying to deflect from that at all. But like I said, this was still fresh in my mind. So whenever she made the comment about we don't need
wait. How's the sound for everyone? Is it good or is it shitty?
That's good. That's good.
Good.
Stand up for Sheena, and that was kind of like rubbing me the wrong way anyway. She's like, Sheena can stand up for herself. It's not about Sheena, but we all have to, right is right and wrong is wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and we have to stand up for what is what is right. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna fucking stand up for her regardless. I said like white knight for her because that was the verbiage. I said like white knight for her because that was the verbiage she used or something. And I was like, regardless, and I'm going to stand up for what's right, regardless of the room that I'm in, unlike some people. And she said, this is your only warning. You're not going to start only warning. You're not going to start shit in the chat. You will be muted. And I was like,
Well,
I'm
she
sorry.
said something about sly digs. Were you doing sly digs at her, or was she just imagining that?
After she called me out.
Oh, again, Sals, you're caught in a lie. Oh, damn, bitch, because it was yourself about an hour ago that sat on this exact live that we're playing and said that, yeah, you did go in and you made a dig, and then I said something about you making a dig, and then you said, oh, sorry, I'll be more direct next time. But you just told Casey you didn't make a dig.
Or was she just imagining that?
After she called me out, I said, I'm sorry. It was directed at you. I'll try to be more direct next time. I didn't mean for it to be sly. It was absolutely you that I was addressing.
Well, she didn't like that.
Yeah, I know. I got muted.
She also likes to think that she doesn't do anything, so people can't talk about her and the situations that she has, but she has every talk about the situations on other lives that people aren't in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what my point was. I said, well, at least I'm doing it while you're present.
Yeah. That's what she wants, right? I mean, she was in Keisha's live talking, telling people play by play of what I was saying and
And there it is. You will always get to the root of the reason why somebody's butthurt. You just got to let them talk.
That K-Max live chat that had nothing to do with anybody but me.
Right.
And
that's what's about to.
If it didn't have anything to do with anybody but you, then why the fuck would you put it in a public live stream chat? Riddle me that.
Come up the sexual stuff, yeah. And
why did you have to go and do that?
I had to go do that because I don't like you. I'm petty as fuck, and I've been told multiple times that you don't sleep with your man. And when I found that, I found it really funny. And being a petty little bitch, I screenshot it and I took it to the Discord. That's why I did that. Okay?
Shit. So the next day when I asked K-Mac if her and Jess had falling out.
So call me a petty bitch. Don't go try lying to K-Mac or causing trouble with other people. Say it how it is. You, Jessica Ann, are a petty bitch. I know, thank you.
Because of how Jess was talking about her on this panel, I just assumed. I didn't say anything bad. I just asked a question. And then she comes in talking about or trying to stir shit when I'm not around or something like this. No, what the hell? You can do it, but I can't. You were literally in a live with people that don't like me talking shit. Actually, you were doing it all day long. You started in Coco's live. But that's in Coco's live. But
let me educate you, Casey. She's Texas, right? How many hours behind is Texas? At least 8. We're going to go for 8. Could be more. So what's all day for you is actually the next day for me. So I'd been in Coco's and then I went to bed. And then I woke up. And then I joined another live. And I was on it for maybe 2 hours. And then I went about the rest of my day, taking my kids out. But when did you last do that?
Coco's live. But that's not here or there. I asked one question and, I'm trying to start shit. Fuck that.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Sorry.
No, I see it. Adrian, come up here.
What happened?
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Adrian, come up here so we can all support you, despite the fact that you said that a black gay man should not be singing in the halftime show of the Super Bowl because it was an embarrassment to America. But we're the same people who will stand up and speak out and things are wrong, and even if you apologise, it does not change that it was wrong. But sure, Adrian, come up here so we can support you and love you.
It's all right. I'm gonna mute because I'm gonna vacuum real fast. But okay. I'm here.
That's just the one that I'm going to recently reference. If we want to go back a year, I'm sure Elaine and Gypsy Tope can educate us all on what she said about Mexicans.
Just letting you know, I did block. By the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see your message, but I think I understand what happened.
Yeah, because she went over to the other panel and was saying all kinds of shit about you, and now it's a bashing Sal's campaign on. It's a bashing Sal's campaign on the panel.
Damn, dude.
And I seen her as soon as I rejoined. I seen her join right back in, and I'm like, whoa. So what? You want to come back? Like, whoa. So what? You want to come back over, spy some more, and go back over again?
Who's her?
Fiction.
Huh? Back over fiction? Huh? Back over fiction?
Hi, K-Mac.
That's the name.
Oh, okay. I don't
Okay,
really know
so
who
they're
that is.
streaming you, just so you know.
Yeah.
Be aware. But I don't know what's going on.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
What? I'm sorry, Adrian. What was the name? You broke up.
No, sorry. I was probably in a dead spot.
Okay.
Fiction over fuckboys.
Oh yeah.
Over fuckboys.
Oh yeah. I've seen that. Not surprised.
Okay. Well, yeah, because like when I hopped on TikTok, like I seen, that they I seen, that they were live, and I was like, wait a minute, I seen that person over and.
Just a public service announcement for everybody who seems too ignorant to know. All of these lives are now recorded, and even if you think you're opted out, I guarantee we got a friend who can get you live if we really want to see it. So whether somebody is in your live stream watching, or whether somebody is in your live stream streaming it over there on their live stream, they are going to hear what you say. I hope that helps.
And then she was, saying shit about
but they're not. They're not our. But they're not. They're not our friends. So I don't think so. So I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, so you're being recorded, so be aware.
Well, that's fine. Did you hear? That's fine. Did you hear though? Did you hear that Sheena's going home since they were streaming? Did you hear that part?
Yeah. She's going home. I know. Speaking of that, I was we did a gift thing for Sheena. I did send her her Sonic gift card.
I'm gonna 2x speed because
her Sonic gift card so she can get some slushies from everyone, and she wanted to thank everybody. So yes, she's on her way. That's so cool.
Okay, cool. Okay, so what's I heard the live is about Jessica. Jessica, what's going on? What happened?
It's not. Okay, don't flatter yourself. It's not about Jessica. It's because they fucking muted me, so I went live.
Drink.
She muted it.
Twice. Drink again.
Because she's been
third
talking
time.
shit.
Drink again.
So not just talking shit. It's not just that simple. She's been saying some really awful fucking things, implying some really awful fucking things. And I haven't said shit, but it's all just like, I don't know. I'm just realizing all of it because I haven't been around, and it's fucking insulting, and I wanted to address it. And at least I was doing it whenever she was present, she was around, but she didn't like that. But she can talk shit about me on every other panel. I wasn't sure. I wasn't aware that there's I wasn't aware that there's certain rooms where I'm not allowed to speak up, even though everywhere she goes, she can speak on
1
me.
minute, I've got a call.
But I can't speak on her when she's there. So I'm still trying to.
Jess is gone. Now we could cause chaos. Everybody talk shit. No, I'm joking. Oh, Starlight's going live? Oh, shit.
You said Starlight's going live.
It looks like someone said it in the comments.
All right, we've got 10 minutes, so now I'm going to wrap it up so we can all go over to Starlight's and watch. We might pick it up again later.
Reason why
Still trying to make sense of
reason
that.
Oh, and I know
why
her.
she's so fucking
Okay.
upset is because of the fucking call, Sal's, and she thinks there's more to the fucking call.
About her.
Get the fuck
About
over yourself.
about her.
Get the fuck
About
over yourself,
her.
Jessica Ann. No one fucking cares about you, bitch. Nobody.
I've never heard her say that. I actually heard her say that she thinks that there's more to it with Myra. Have y'all heard?
Yeah, about Myra. And Myra talking shit on Jessica Ann.
Yeah, no, Gypsy Toe said that. Gypsy said, yeah, no, Gypsy Toe said that. Gypsy said, and I don't know where that came from. She said that they talked about her for an hour, at least.
Yeah, you could play the clip so she can hear what exactly the words that were said in that live. So it came back when you were live. Keish was also live simultaneously, and this was going on.
Oh, okay. So I found out I think it was yesterday that and I don't know if y'all know this or even how you feel about it, but I do want to ask you: did you know that Chewy did not know and I'm not excusing what he said. I think it's fucked up. I want to start saying there, but he didn't know that he was being recorded.
Yeah.
Did y'all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all knew that. Did y'all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all knew that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
Well, yeah, it's fucked up anytime anybody records you and doesn't tell you. Yeah, I agree. But I'm pretty sure they tell you. Yeah, I agree. But I'm pretty sure they recorded it too. So, because I heard fucking
Okay, now that's ridiculous. I honestly believe if Rose and Chewy had recorded that call, they would have put that shit out here because the worst part they said has already been released. What else would they have to lose? That's absolutely ridiculous.
what the hell was her name? Their friend. I always say Sparky. I always say Sparky. It's not Sparky. Slayer Wolf. I heard her say that she had the call. So
I thought you were talking about the other one.
Themselves.
Okay, because I thought it was going to be a bigger deal than that. Because the way that they made it sound to me was like, "Where's my outrage?" kind of thing, and I was like,
No, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. I assume, because they told me if anybody else was threatened in that call, they would have alerted them as well. That's the only reason why they did that. It wasn't because they just had a phone call and talked some shit about some shit about people.
Now I understand.
Could you imagine? There's not enough hours in the day if everybody had to post every single conversation they have that's not readily available on the app. Like, I'm sorry if you were spoken about, but that doesn't mean you're entitled to hear that. Like, again, I get you want to, but that I don't want to hear it. It has nothing to do with me. Like, no, it's nothing to do with me. Like, no. I don't want to hear
And guess what, Sal's? This may be really fucking harsh to hear, but Chewy threatening you does not have fuck all to do with me. All over the world, women are unalived. I think it's like millions per every 6 minutes by a man. Do you want me to go take up for every single one of those women? Should I be sat up here outraged? Do you want me to go take a poll around my local area and see who got threatened by a man this week? Just so I know to come on TikTok and take up some outrage for them. Because when it isn't about you, it's nothing to do with you. But when it is you, you want all of us to give a fuck. And I am tired, sick, and fucking tired of giving a fuck about you.
I just like I don't want to hear the Discord calls. No, it has. I haven't even listened to the fucking Gypsy Rose ones. Like, no,
Of course you haven't. Why would you educate yourself?
Hold on.
Damn.
Hold on.
Okay, so I totally get it now. And now it makes sense a little bit more to me because yesterday I was like of the mindset, play the whole call or shut the fuck, play the whole call or shut the fuck up kind of thing. And now I agree with you. Especially now that I know that it's a private call, the only part that we needed to hear was the incriminating part. I guess the rest of it was a private phone call. I don't think that it's any of our business.
Correct. And that's Mimi was making a big deal about that. And she's like, well, they're hiding something and da-da-da-da. Like, well, they're hiding something and da-da-da-da. And, why are they putting it out? They told me from the beginning, there is some seriously sensitive stuff on there from the people that they are exposing. Okay. They're still trying to protect their privacy, like stuff about their family, stuff about trauma. Like, and I even said, I don't want to hear that. No. And I don't think that it should be put out. I don't think anybody should. No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. Like those things that you say to people, no, it's not okay. The only time that it is okay is if somebody is actually in danger. If threats are actually fucking made. But other than that, I'm sorry. Like, I don't, if it's me or anybody else. If it's me or anybody else they're talking about, I don't want to hear
That
it.
just shows how good of a person you are. Sorry, Sparky, because there are, people are saying that you're not because of the whole phone call not being put out, which I actually said as well because I understood where they were coming from. But I agree with you, and especially now that I know that Chewy didn't know that.
I don't think that I think they assume that Sal's has listened to the complete.
Gypsy Toe, did you mean to request?
Yeah, I'll be up here for a little bit.
All right, no worries.
But K-Mac, you're pissing me off. You're pissing me off, and I'm on your ass now. You just tell people what they want to hear, and like you absolutely knew Chewy didn't know that phone call was recorded. Like, if he knew that was recorded, he wouldn't have said it. Why are you pretending like you don't know things?
Yeah, I am.
I also don't know how Sal's like keeps telling us what's on the call and what's not when she herself says she never heard it. Why would we take your word for it? And also, like her saying like, oh, if the other girls like Myra and Peachy and whoever else says that they didn't like Sal's, like they would have went to you and told you because they went to her and told her what was on the call because or whatever, right? But like Myra hates you more than Sal, so she's not going to say anything to you.
No. And Peachy, I'm sorry, Peachy did have a whole page helping Myra go after me. So Peachy's also not going to come to my inbox and tell me shit.
To the complete recording, and I
have not.
From what I gather, she hasn't.
No, I have the part. Unedited of the 11-minute clip or whatever. I think what I put out was like 10 minutes and 30 seconds, and I think it's like 11 minutes and 15. I'm paraphrasing here because all I took out was their voices, the girls' voices, and they barely said anything. But that was to try to protect them.
But this is a thing. Had he known he was being recorded,
maybe I should make this part clear just so Sal's can't try to twist my life later. I don't care if she's a lesbian. I don't care where anybody comes from. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care basically about any of that. What I give a fuck about is you're a woman. And as another woman, I will automatically treat you with respect because we're treated shitty enough in this world by men. And we're pitted enough against each other by the media and other sources. So as a woman, the first response you're going to get from me is kindness. But I'm also a match energy kind of person. So if you're going to be out here and be happy to tear other women apart for the way they look or the way they sound or the way they speak, then expect that same energy back from me. Period.
had he known, but this is a thing, had he known he was being recorded,
he absolutely would not have came unglued the way he did.
I know what
His
you
true
mean.
feelings and how he's actually
You're joking, but she's not. That's the crazy part. Like last night, in her own words, said, I do. Maybe Jess is homophobic. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Again, just what the fuck?
thinking would have
She
never came.
said that you were homophobic, or she was like implying that you were. And then when everyone was asking her if she said that, she's like, I never said that. See, there goes Jess again, twisting my words like she always does. She's a liar. Like, just gaslighting in real time.
No, she never actually said the words, I think Jessica is homophobic. She said, well, I don't know if Jessica's homophobic. And then later on, somebody comes up on panel and says, so wait, or like says in the comments, you think Jessica's homophobic? She's like, no, I'm not saying that I think Jessica's homophobic. You're just insinuating around it. I see what you're doing, trying to be clever with the words. Cute.
Would have never came. Actually thinking would have never came out.
And they keep saying too that, oh, well, he could have been gassed up, da 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 da. All of those people that were on that call of the five girls minus Chewy and Rose have said that phone call was intended to bring him down.
They have also said that they all dropped off that call one by one by Myra, leaving Myra and Chewy, and I'm unsure, but I believe Rose. So how the fuck would any of them actually know? Unless, of course, they have sat and listened to the whole recording.
When I asked Elena on the messages when she reached out to me, I asked her if her and Peachy and the other girls was gassing up Chewy on the call. She said not Peachy, but Myra was.
Do you still have that message, Karen?
Yeah, I do. It's when I sent it to you on the WhatsApp. It's still in there on the WhatsApp.
So Elena said that?
Yeah, she said it wasn't Peachy, it was Myra.
Well, what are you going to say about that, Sals? Because that's somebody who was actually on that call saying that Myra was gassing her up.
And I think I sent it to Coco too. But on here.
Well, that's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Talk your way out of that one, my friend.
Because I've been looking for Peachy because I have her on my WhatsApp and she's not answering my messages. And Elena gave me another TikTok of hers and she's got it on private.
Yeah.
And you can't message her. It should be still on the WhatsApp, Jessica. You know the one with me, you and Amy, that one.
I'll have a look when we get off and see if it's still there. Because I missed that part where it said that Myra was gassing.
You know all them block ones I sent you, and then she said she wanted to do a live with you.
Yeah.
And she was going to message
And
you.
Jumper in the comments down there saying that gassing him up while recording is entrapment. And just think of all the many reasons why she didn't go to the cops. Because she could have, and she still hasn't. And she wants all of us to do something about it. She wants all of us to be mad. Everyone already canceled Chewy. I'm not sure what else she wants. She put her ego above her own self-protection, and I think she knows that they gassed him up. The call was scheduled. Lady V and Elena were both in Salsa's inbox before the scheduled call, telling her things that Chewy was saying. They, admitted all of this on a live. Like, it was a setup. Not saying what he said was right, but you go searching for stuff, and you rile up people who are drinking and already have anger issues and already don't like you. Things like that. Like, you're gonna poke a reaction out of someone, and if you were already afraid of him going real life or whatever, you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have made him angry enough to the point to say that.
And she also said in the messages, Elena, that Myra had deleted the calls, but she didn't believe that she has.
Yes, it was said. I remember that part 100%. Elena said Myra told them that she deleted the whole drive.
Yeah.
The calls were gone. But then on that live where they were all together, Sal's, Myra, Elena, the other week, obviously the tune had changed. All right, we'll keep listening for a little bit. How long have we got till Starlight's live?
Those have said that that phone call was intended to bring him down.
Sorry, Keish, what'd you say?
She's going live in an hour, I think.
Okay.
So
We've
we got
54 minutes.
time.
I'll keep an eye
Plenty
on
of time to talk shit. Oh.
To get him to stop all of the bullshit. It was the opposite. All 5 of them, regardless of if they're still friends with them or not, all have said that publicly. They've all said that. Why is there I know this isn't like an official like fucking courtroom, but like 5 people out of 7 are telling you that the call went this way and was for this purpose, and they both have different interests in different alliances. Why aren't we believing them?
That is a lie.
That's me though. I'm gonna believe them. You guys don't have to.
No, I believe them. Actually, I am glad that you have explained it because now when asked, I will be better able to explain because I'm getting questioned a lot and I honestly don't know.
Do you know what?
But now-
Honestly, the only way to stop all this bullshit is to disengage. And I'm going to say this like in the nicest way. I really like K-Mac. I do think she's got a good heart. I think it's in the right place. However, I'm not going to play like these back and forth games. So I think I'm gonna have to stop engaging with K-Mac and, you know, sit back. What will be, will be. It's not my fucking problem. These people are toxic to my space, and that connection with K-Mac keeps them in my space. So I'm just gonna have to cut it off.
That's very true. And K-Mac, I'm probably not going to talk to you either because you keep playing dumb. And if you want to talk to me ever again, you have to be straight up. Enough pussyfooting around everything. Enough running back and forth between both sides, acting like you don't know what we just said and explained to you. Like, it's getting old.
Yeah.
Questioned a lot and I honestly don't know. But now I appreciate that.
Why are you getting questioned, K-Mac? Like,
yeah.
I have to get going, but really quick, it is funny how they only come into the space when they want to cause chaos. Like when there's when they have a problem with something that is going on in our space.
You're right, they do.
Like they don't come to hang out and shoot the shit. No, they come when someone says something they don't like. Like, well, we don't go running over there when they say something. Actually, we're knees deep in these phone calls and ain't nobody talking about that over there, are they? And we're not going into their spaces and calling them out for the shit that's being said.
No, because we don't need to.
That's
We
what
know-
like bothered me the most about yesterday. Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's what bothered me the most about yesterday is how they want me, all of us, to be outraged about the carpet comment when it's like, dude, we're literally listening to these phone calls that have appalling, horrible things being said. Gypsy's character is on the line, and you want to bring up a carpet comment? Like, that's the last issue on the fucking totem pole. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm in the WhatsApp, Jessica. I'm just looking at the messages. I got one here. They're saying that Jessica wasn't talked about on the call, for long. I got it here. This is what Elena said. She said, Myra talked at length of her being a victim of Jessica, so I don't know why she would be any just to clear her name, unless Myra was lying about everything regarding her and Jessica's falling out, which I now know to believe to be true. Myra lied about everything.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite disappointing when I got those messages from Elena directly and from yourself.
Yeah, because I asked her if I could give them to you.
Yeah, and she said yeah, and obviously you sent those over to me, and now, obviously, when I saw them all on panel together afterwards, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't go live with Elena because, hold on.
No, it's very clear that Elena and Myra were having some sort of issue because they were like, oh, like, I miss you, like, I'm sorry we haven't talked, yada yada. Like, so I do think Elena was, you know, not trusting Myra, and then she went back over to Myra for some reason. Because there's multiple different stories floating around because people are taking back what they said and making up and stuff.
I asked her, do you have the second call that happened? If you do, can you give it to Jessica? She said, believe me, Myra hurt me deeply by abandoning me. I don't feel I need to protect her, but I won't lie either.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
She said Myra recorded 2 calls and kept them from us due to our inability to store large files. Myra claims she deleted everything, but I know that she hasn't. I know that that's a lie. Myra keeps everything.
Yeah, they had that whole live talking about, oh, should we release like, we were, I guess not we, but like Crystal went up there and people were asking if we can play the whole call. Elena was even saying, yeah, I agree. I think we should play the whole call. And then like after over an hour, they were like, well, I don't know if we like have it anymore. Like, why were we all talking about ways to release the call? And now all of a sudden, when people are asking questions, you don't have it anymore.
Jess, I gotta drop. I'm sorry. Jess, I gotta drop, but you have my support. Love you.
Thank you. Love you. Have a good day.
You too. I'll see you around.
I have it here. I said to her, we was told Myra and Peachy was gassing Chewy up. She said, Peach, you know, Myra kinda. Myra said things to incite Chewy's true intentions so he would verbalise them.
Now that is literally the definition of entrapment now.
And that came from Elena.
And Elena, you were, you know, not saying all this on the live stream you guys held for Sal's. It's very convenient to leave that out, and it explains why none of you went to the police. Except for Myra. I guess Myra said she went to the police just to cover her own ass and see if she did anything illegal, but I doubt the cops even heard that full 7-hour call.
Yeah, I don't even think Myra would have played him any of the call. I think she'd have just explained what she did and asked if it was legal or not. Because I think this is like the really shitty thing with Myra. She does care about like self-preservation, and she, like the things she does is just borderline. Like, I can't ring the police in my country or her country and say this woman was trying to leak my nudes because all I've got is that she asked about them. There aren't any out there to actually find. So, you know, she's like just within the law with the shit she does. So here's another example. But obviously, if she was trying to incite reactions out of him, then that to me is entrapment and wouldn't be within the letter of the law. So put the call out. Fucking hell. It's all we want.
But no, I appreciate that.
Why are you getting questioned, K-Mac? Like, you know what I mean?
I associate Sal's and I together a lot because I guess we have fought together on things and like publicly or whatever.
I think I'm in your lap, K-Mac, or you're in mine, or maybe we're in each other's. I don't know.
I love that for us.
I don't know.
I love that for us.
Y'all don't understand. I mean, like me and K-Mac like message and stuff, but y'all act like we're like divided.
Well, now wait just a darn rootin' tootin' minute. I'm a little bit offended because apparently Sal's and I are hooking up. So
the same breath.
I don't
want me and Casey.
Hey, wait a minute.
Cook, stop that.
Me and Sal. Hey, wait a minute. Me and Sal's were engaged at one point.
Sorry.
Like, what the
Oh my God. I'm getting in trouble with all my women. Stop.
What is this? If you've been involved with Sal's, you're in cahoots with her. It doesn't matter.
We used to be together too. You guys, I can't. This is an ambush. This is an ambush of all politics. This is an ambush of.
I forgot to laugh. Oh
I
my god, it's so funny, you guys.
I just don't get it. Like, honestly, I'm thinking to myself whilst I'm listening to this, Adrian has made some of her political beliefs well known, right? But one thing that she's always said is that her and Myra bonded on those political beliefs, and that leads me to think what other beliefs they may share. So Adrian sitting up here laughing with Sal's is just wild. Sal's sitting with people who are, in my opinion, secretly homophobic and loudly racist.
Secret. Adrian on a live panel in public was saying that gay marriage is an abomination, but now all of a sudden she's joking about being girlfriends. I mean, either she's just so wishy-washy, she changes her religion and her politics and her hateful beliefs or whatever, depending on who she's around. I don't fucking know. There's something wrong with her. God help Adrian.
But you're gonna sit up here and
come out of the
demand
closet,
outrage.
Just come out of the closet.
It's
Quit hating yourself.
Oh, it's just so fucking wild.
It is. It's an ambush, damn it. Gee. Oh, that's what I wanted to say too was Elena said that Chewy waited until most of them were off the call before confessing. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys seen that comment. So
Yeah, so that's all the more reason why they couldn't have been gassing him up. Because he said it towards the end. The majority of them were off the call. I think there was only 2 women left on the call with them when he said that. So yeah.
I actually was sent pretty recently that he was actually like trying to, I don't know, soft launch back, like he was trying to kind of reinvent and go to new people or reach out to new people.
She did.
I don't know how true that is, but that's what I was sent, which I thought was alarming.
The thing about the internet is you cannot police it. You cannot ever cancel somebody out here, because guess what? If they had what it took to build an audience in the first place, then they are going to go take that elsewhere and build a new audience. And if you want to sit around wasting the rest of your life chasing people from community to community, loudly screaming about what you think of them, you're going to live a very miserable life. Just fucking learn to let it be. I will let it be with Myra. If you really want to associate yourself with her after I've told you what she is and what she's done, so be it. You enjoy yourself. But do not come crying to me when it falls apart.
Which I thought was alarming.
Oh no, yeah.
Alarming.
Oh no, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's many people that still that they just don't care. They just don't care. And that was one of the biggest things was with this and Jessica trying to diminish the point of, going against, standing up against the homophobia and trying to diminish that somehow because of her and Myra. That's not Myra. That's not the case. And if you say that, if you put that out in the fucking ether, I'm going to put out in the ether that you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar and you're fucking dead ass wrong. Dead fucking wrong. And yes, it is fucking wrong. And yes, it is homophobia that I'm standing up for. And yes, people do me alive because of this shit.
That just reminded me. And I have one other question.
So then, Sals, I challenge you to ask Adrian why she said, as Gypsy Toe told us, that Adrian said on a live stream that gay marriage is an abomination. And then you can come back here and ask people on our side why they said what they said.
Steph Tone wanted me to ask you, hold on, I'm trying to remember exactly. She wanted me to ask you, when you are questioned, why, and I disagreed with her because I don't think you do this, but she said, when you're questioned, why do you always turn it into the person questioning you is homophobic?
I don't think I do that. Do I do that?
Kay? Kai? I'm sure she did that shit to Kai. Chewy? Legacy? Rose? Mimi? Myself? But anywho.
That? No, I agree with you. I told her that, but I agree with you. I told her that, but I told her I would ask you. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, John.
Hello.
You okay, babe?
I just came back. You mentioned my name, or did somebody mention it?
No. But stay up here and hang out with us.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay. All right, I'll keep playing.
The only person I heard you call homophobic was Chewy.
right. And there is definitely some undertones with Key, but that's because but that's because she literally uses the F word, and she has voiced, her.
Right, I'm going to speak on this a little second. I voiced my opinions on how I feel about some of the things that Key says. I've voiced my opinion on it. I've voiced my opinion on it. I've shared how I feel, and that's that. I will continue to go about my business on TikTok. If she continues to speak like that, that's her business. I will just have the opinion that I have. I don't need to do a cancel campaign. I can still share a panel with her. If she says things I don't like, I will drop off. I've voiced how I felt. That's it. That's all you have to do. You can't force somebody to think differently or behave differently or change their personality to match what you fucking want. Sorry.
Exactly. And the thing for me too is, like, I'm on Adrian's ass too, like, and certain people who, I mean, mainly her, because it's the audacity for me that, like, Adrian, in my opinion, has said extremely racist things, and not just a word. She went on for over an hour with her weird little friends about Mexicans, which I've already talked about, right? And I confronted her in private. She rage quit the call and, disowned me or whatever, because we were in like a friend group together, because she didn't agree that what she said was wrong. And I left it at that because I never messed with her since then. But then she goes over to that side. She wants to call other people racist and other people homophobic when I know what she has said publicly on lives before. It's the audacity for me. It's a hypocrisy. So I'm gonna call you out every chance I get, because you don't have the privilege of slinging around the word racist, like, when it doesn't mean anything to you, when you are one. So for people like that, I'm always gonna say something. But yes, I agree. No matter how much you say, you like tell on someone for something that they did, people aren't going to give a shit. The whole FBI pretends to be so woke and so inclusive, and they want to be on panel calling like Susan a racist because she said a song, when Adrian was doing a full-on like impersonation of an Asian woman with a thick accent, and everyone was laughing about it. But then they're on panel saying that people like Allison was Casey May and whoever else calling Allison racist because she asked Morbid if he liked K-pop. Like, you're watering down the word. It's a serious issue, and you're using it as a weapon when all of you bitches hang out with racists and homophobes. So stop acting like you care.
Though she gets worshipped, and she says the R word, she says the N word, and she's being worshipped.
And they can do whatever they want. Just don't go on panel and say, "Oh, if there's one thing I don't mess with, it's homophobia and racism." Look at Gypsy Rose, and you worship her. Like, just don't be a bigot. I don't care. There's so many racists. I can't catch you all. Do what you want to do. Just don't go up there and call other people racist when you are one, or you're best friends with one.
Thank you. And that was a mic drop.
And that's the
period.
bottom line. That's the bottom line, because Gyp Toe said so, bitch.
Oh, and Elaine wants to add, you can't apologize racism away, which is true. Especially if it was like, I mean, everything that Adrian and TJ and Myra were all saying was like a year ago, less than a year ago, but they apologized in private to the FBI, who never even heard it. And no one else got an apology, but they got one for some reason because she was trying to cover her ass. But yeah, how I'm glad that Adrian thinks she found the cure for racism. I wish it was that easy. You saying sorry doesn't, deprogram your brain from thinking that way. And like, just imagine how many people like that mistreat in a daily, a normal day, walking around, just assuming everyone who's brown is gonna attack them violently because they're biologically violent. Right, Erica? That whole
58%.
over an hour long racist live stream you did, and then the next few days later, before, you were wearing a bonnet, cosplaying a black woman. But you did nothing wrong, right? And
make fun
Adrian
of
and
a black
TJ and Myra. Yeah. Same thing, but just for Mexicans. You're putting that out into the world. That's why we have the issues that we do have, real issues, because people like you will look at someone of color and you're putting out all this toxic propaganda that they're violent, inherently violent. Like, and people take that home with them. And that's not just a word someone said. That was like a freaking lecture for over an hour on why people of color are bad. So I'm not sure how you can apologize for that. You haven't changed. Like I said, Adrian was just mocking an Asian woman not that long ago, like a couple months ago. And like they always like to say, the apology should be as loud as the disrespect. I want from Erica's little weird crew and Adrian and TJ and Myra and them to hold an hour-long live stream on why what they did was wrong, if we want to be fair. That might prove that you've actually learned something instead of spewing hateful propaganda that you see on TV and your weird little extremist, podcasters you listen to or whatever.
Gypto.
Which, by the way, I'm just going to add, sorry, I just need to get this one off. Adrian, why don't you share with everybody yours and your husband's podcast, just out of curiosity? ...
Ooh. But y'all, didn't she say she never believed racism or sexism exists because she had never experienced it herself? So is she like a social chameleon? What, like, the fuck? Yeah. So either way, it's both gross. You nasty. And plot twist, get fucked, bitch. Come in on your main account.
Yeah, plot twist. I feel like if you want to troll someone,
shut the door.
If you want to troll someone, pick someone who actually knows me, because you're like missing all the marks. But good effort.
That is cute.
Gypto never misses. One shot.
That's so funny.
That was a good attempt. Nice one.
Yes, Locke. Keep all the pro people out. When people they are too far comfortable coming in, talking shit on us.
Hold on,
because they're allowed to do it.
I've not modded you yet, Jan, and I don't think I've modded Random. But if you are a mod going forwards, if there is any pros in the chat,
okay.
Aside from Crystal, and I will say aside from Crystal, Double Standards is the only person. Yeah. Aside from that, please just block them.
All right. I'm trying to be mad or nothing, but I mean mean, but really, not talking about nobody. But like yesterday, when I was on Nikisha's panel, we were told to be nice to Strawberry, even though Strawberry is the one that came in talking shit on us.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up, Jan, because
that
she
kind of
quite
shit right
upset me
there
yesterday.
is the reason why we need to do that, because they feel too comfortable by letting them know.
Yeah, she said on that live, she came up and she was like, okay, so the next time your child's spoken on, I'm going to say that I don't give a shit and I'm going to do nothing. I found that quite shitty because Aubrey knows my children have been spoken on this app, and she knows people have targeted my kids. So I don't understand why she'd come at me and say something like that. When I asked Boston if she'd apologise, I asked her true intentions, where that comment came from. Did it come from a place of hatred towards people with disabilities, or was it like a comment you thought would be taken as a joke about children being difficult to deal with? And why, but obviously the way Aubrey came up, I guess it was surprising. It was also surprising to see people say in chat that they've all made amends with Skip. And considering Aubrey was part of the reason why I said fuck Skip forever, I don't know, I just find that disappointing. I'll never forgive Skip either.
Never,
Never.
I wanted to add too that, you know, Morbid was on his streams or whatever saying that Case essays his 5-year-old boy every night. And I didn't hear anyone say, in fact, I heard them say, you know, not really my problem. I'm not in their beef. But we're supposed to be outraged for everybody else's stuff. That's
Sheena
the worst
said
thing
his
I've ever
kids
heard.
are okay. It's okay to go after his kids.
Yeah,
She literally said
so
that.
no one better
Yeah,
expects any of us to do anything for any of them. I'm going to call that out because that's actually disgusting. But all the fake outrage with other stuff, like, don't come to me and expect anything ever again because they never care. So I'm not going to waste my energy on it.
Or like, you know, when they say, you know, oh, you got an army behind you to a fucking sick individual who likes to speak on sick elderly people. You got a whole army behind you, babe. No. So I don't even know why I even get mad anymore, to be honest with you.
It's because we all have morals, and when we hear something like that, it does naturally do something because we actually give a fuck about the issues that we say we give a fuck about. But then we have to remind ourselves of all the occasions that they didn't give a fuck and why we should only give a fuck behind the scenes.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, next time, I'm gonna be like, I don't care. Not my beef.
And we need to remind ourselves that an apology fixes everything, right?
Yeah. Private apologies.
Not even to the people you said it to. Just as long as you've apologized to somebody, all's good. Everything's
We
well.
spoke about it in private, so it's good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the logic, right? All right.
Period. Right, let's play a little bit more. How long? We've got about 20 minutes till Starlight goes live. I'll go for like another 10 minutes and then give everyone a chance to charge their phones and get fresh coffees and shit.
Thoughts on
Wanting to unalive Mike Stanfield, I know.
well, yeah,
That's crazy.
That too. That too.
Wow.
But yeah, so her thoughts on like transgender. Yeah, so there's definitely some tendencies there for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I don't think that I've called. I mean, I wonder. Because nobody, like, I don't want to say nobody, because a lot of people have turned a blind eye to this, and it really, like, it's very diminished. It's very diminished. It's minimalized. That this is like not an important issue, and that concerns me for the world. That so many people, and like it's still continuing.
It's diminished because you have Karen-ass people like yourself who run around throwing the word homophobic out at people who are not homophobic. So then that has a knock-on effect for that person to have a stigma about when somebody says something's homophobic because given their own experience, they were falsely accused of it. So, you know.
To be made fun of. That's what the clip that I'm playing. Nelly fun of. That's what the clip that I'm playing. Nelly makes some homophobic comments, and nobody says anything to her. Like, why are we still letting this go on? I know I'm going to play it. That's what I've been trying to play. Hi,
When did
Evelyn.
she make it? When was this?
So this was Keisha's live. This was Keisha's live. They were streaming us on your live. And
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know that Nelly says something about.
Sel Sharty will never ever be on this panel, nor in this chat, ever again.
Something about. Hopefully I find the right part, but she said something about I need to get the carpet out of my mouth or something. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Why is that a louder reaction, K-Mac, than when you were told that Ken said at least his daughter wasn't shaken? Or any of the things Adrian said? And I wonder if your reaction will be so loud when Erica calls me a fat pig and hopes that I break my neck.
That part.
Wow.
On that level with Key right now, so.
Allison.
Hopefully I didn't pass it. I may have to go back, but we'll see.
Allison, K-pop is in the chat.
She's talking about me.
I say Potato. Okay, that's fine.
Someone get
Why are you bringing? Why are you bringing up Fancy? Fancy's not here. Potato.
Exactly, random.
Playing because they all love you instead. Playing because they all love you instead. I'm gonna shut it to you.
I don't want to be here. You sit up here. I don't want to be here. I want to replay. If you don't watch it, ask your friends. Ask your. Go ahead.
Actually, Puffy can record it.
Actually, ask the people to replay your laps.
I just saw it said Puffy was the one who was dropping you. K-Mac, that's not cool. Dropping you. K-Mac, that's not cool. What? Anyway, so I can have another word.
Weird fucks, dude.
Whatever.
Fucks, dude.
Whatever she did.
Okay, let's go out. I mean, that's what's the problem. Then leave.
I'm not seeing anyone ask Kate to come back though.
Let me tell you how to do it. Take your finger and put it on the screen of your phone, and just push it up, and it'll scroll you right out. No problem.
K-Mac. Yeah.
I freaking love Jessica.
K-Mac. Yeah.
Hey, you're a hypocrite.
Michelle, I'm a
I'm
hypocrite.
just going to skip forward because I'm sure you've all heard this already.
Well, the way that I feel is, you know, whoever, you know, we're not friends, or, you know, we're not streaming you, Sal's. Are they streaming you, Sal's? Is that what this is?
They're streaming K-Mac's panel. Yeah, so
Oh,
he was on
K-Max,
K-Mac's
okay.
panel.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was like 3 a.m. Nelly, Honey Floor, I think, and Haiti.
And I want to know who that.
Haiti.
And I
Honey literally said nothing about yourselves. Why are you dragging her into this? Just because she was on panel?
Yeah, what the fuck? Leave Honey the
Honey
fuck
alone.
alone, y'all.
want to know who that fucking.
Honey actually doesn't bother anybody. She doesn't get involved in drama and she voices her opinion very rarely. So you can leave that lady the hell alone.
Stacy chick is, man. I got a couple of conversations I want to have with her.
Okay,
Just
so
saying.
yeah, she was saying some shit about me too, and she was like, every time Sal's does this, and I'm like, bitch, who are you? How did I know?
I have no idea. I've never seen her until recent.
Oh, are you talking about that backup Stacy 2.0 or something?
Yeah, official Stacy
thing.
Yeah.
Does anyone know the rough time mark where Erica said what she said about me? Because I would like to get to that bit before we end, because I want to hear how everybody responded, being as they get so outraged about this kind of stuff.
I was actually gonna ask that myself because I was gonna go look for it this morning, but you went live, so yeah, I don't know how to look
around where it's kind of they start streaming Quiche and then they're talking to us. Remember?
Right. Okay.
Official Stacy or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see her in chat.
See, it can't have been that far in because she went live whilst we were on Coffees, and then I left Coffees, chilled for a bit, and then went over to Keisha's.
Rough.
I thought it was Anne Fran at first. I really did because they
No,
sound
I don't-
alike. I really did because they sound alike.
I don't really know who she is, but like she's in chat a lot. But I mean, you talk about being offensive. You should see some of the chat. You should see some of the chat section with her in it. Oh,
Yeah, she's definitely not. She's a little rough around the edges.
It's easy to be that whenever you're in a fucking. It's easy to be that whenever you're in a fucking comment section. You never have to fucking actually experience the backlash that is a panel.
Stacey is so funny, but I think what I'm going to do is I can't really be bothered to sit and listen to like much more of Sal's right now. Starlight's going to go live soon to listen to some calls, so that's going to be good. So I think I'm going to end. Maybe I'll try find that stamp later, and we might come back and listen to it. We'll see what happens. If there's nothing else going on, we'll make Sal's our entertainment. But thank you for listening. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And thank you for
Love you,
coming up on
Jess.
panel.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.